I feel like this is a throwback. Didn't even hear who was to anyone in here who's a long-time viewer. Shout out. It's time. Wait, did I title it? I don't know if I titled it. It's fine. I don't care. I don't even freaking care. I don't even freaking care. New year, new me. What can I say? I need to not have this here. Okay, guys. If you've been here a while, you know what's about to happen. If not, then you don't know what's about to happen, and that is fine. Boring, but it's fine. Today's an art project day. Pigeon is going to sit right here and watch us work. Can you guys see? Yes, you can. Great. All right. Today's the day for an art project. My visibility for chat, or my chat visibility is going to be low today, so it's not that I'm ignoring you guys. There's going to be moments where I'm not going to see you, and that's okay. You guys will be fine. I find a book that I can tear pages out of. Hold on. There you go. I don't care about... No, wait. I kind of do care about that book. What's a book I don't care about? Oh, there you go. That's a book I don't care about. Oh, and it looks old too. Great. Okay. Ooh, whoops. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water. Okay. I have obtained water. And now we're going to throw a blanket right here. For safety, I guess. Okay, it's time. It's time. We have X-Acto knives and a book. All right. It's time. We're going to be working on some art stuff. AKA, working on my senior crown. Should I change into a shirt I don't care about? Probably. Am I going to? No. Okay. First, we need to make some paper mache with books, and that's the vibe. I actually never use paper mache, but I'm pretty sure it's just a mixture of glue and water, so it seems pretty easy. And if this glue's dried up, we're gonna have to figure out another plan of action. I don't think it is though. I think we're locked in. So, how are you guys? Oh yeah. Oh, we're in. That feels like not a lot of glue though. It's not nearly enough, but we make do. We make do with what we have. Actually, I just feel like that's enough. You're lost? Well, that's your fault. I mean, I've told you a couple times what we're doing here, so I've explained a couple times. I'm sorry. You know, no one to blame but yourself about that. Okay, I think that's enough glue. I don't need that much glue. I also use some context clues. You feel Sigma? So I'm trying to read from far away. It's not going well. I'm not very good at this. This isn't my thing, I'll say. Let me just say. Okay. Glue here. These are what we're gonna be ripping out and putting on the crown. This is our crown. Try to draw some stuff on it, see what designs I liked. Didn't like them. And it pains me. It pains me to do that, and I'm sorry about it, guys. But we're gonna try. We could try just straight glue for now, but I think that's not the way. No, we gotta add a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water. Okay, we're gonna mix that. Boom, paper mache time. Okay. Gotta ruin paintbrushes, that's fine. Boom. Boom. Frickin' boom. Okay. We're gonna just plop them in. We're gonna plop them there. We're gonna plop them there. Yeah, actually, I paper mached once in my life. It didn't go very well, actually. I'm not very good at paper mache. Oh no, why would I do that? Oh, I'm a fool. I don't want that paper. I want this side. No, I don't care, actually. I just want this paper now. It didn't go very well. I'll be honest. I don't like to lie, so yeah, it didn't go well. It looked fine, but the process within itself was kind of messy, and maybe I just don't know how to paper mache. And it's okay. People do things they don't know how to do all the time, and I managed. Oop. Touched straight glue just then. Whoops. Because I don't want to use, like... I don't want to use just straight up, like, hot glue, because that's what I have the most experience in. Like, me and hot glue are best friends. As a theater student, me and hot glue, we get along. We don't have much of a choice, but we get along, right? So, like, paper mache, I never really learned it. And that's also my fault, because I had a class on paper mache that I just didn't go to. In my defense, didn't know they were teaching paper mache, but I don't know what I thought, okay? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot sometimes. I'm also just yapping away, so... And that's what the stream is going to be. It's going to be me senselessly yapping away, I should clarify. Like this. Why is that not connecting? There you go. There you go. It wasn't that hard. You're nothing but a hatter holding teeth. Not worth answering. Game is up, I've shrunk enough. Hold out her tongue, cut out her tongue. No queen can make of me a mouth without a scream. You do know what I mean, you witch reduce the theme. I hold the hand I hold, stand back and watch me grow. And oh, and I am you, just faced with fools like you, yes, schooled by your abuses. Get it even? What I mean? I'm just doing it. I'm not focused on getting it even. As long as it's on the crown, I don't care. And if that's not what you said, whoops. Sorry about that. We're gonna wait for this to dry. That's how it's not sticking. It's fine. Next page. I'm gonna regret if this book turns out to be. I've never read this book, but if it turns out to be good, I'm gonna be angry because I found this book at like a thrift store, and it's like an old timey like. Such a diva. What can I say? Where are any of these pages like? I don't want to say smut, but are they? Because I can't bring that to school if that's true. If that's the truth, do that here. I should do this on a flat surface. I don't know why I'm doing this on a carpet with a towel over it. It's fine. I'm already here. I'm already here. Already here. Already here. I should also get my computer so I can see chat. I think that's a worthy investment, low key. But you're out of time. Growing up is not a crime. Okay, after I finish this part, I'm gonna go run downstairs real quick and I'm gonna grab my computer so I can see you guys and talk to you guys as well while I do this. Okay. Ugh, I have hair on my face. I'll be right back. I'll go be right back so I can go see you guys. Hold on. My computer is probably dead, though, I will say. she's been working at school, so maybe she did. That's okay. But she's tired. I promise you, once she comes on, though, I'll be able to see you guys. It's the thing is like, I can see that y'all are talking. It's just, it's too far. Can't read that small. I'm sorry about it. Well, you're out of time. Growing up is not a crime. So we can live. Loving is a thing I'm guilty of. I've shrunk enough to puff and puff you up. I'm done. I've shrunk enough. Hold down. Sorry, queen, I hope you understand why I pulled the rabbit from your hand. Now Alice holds the cards in Wonderland. The game is up, I've shrunk enough. That's too high for me right now. Shrunk enough. I'm not flipping, though. That's a bell. How he does that? It's beyond me, I'll tell you that. Oh, hot and bothered down a well. Such a nasty girl, thinks she's ruler of the world. But time will prove we own the future too, because we own the youth. No, 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 you don't. You don't. Okay, I can see you guys now. I bet drawing it lovely, you bet it wrong. You'd lose money on that. I didn't draw a damn thing. Okay, we're back. This needs to dry. I also have a blow dryer. I don't know if that'll work though. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We own the future too, because we own the youth. Sorry, I have this one song stuck in my freaking head. I love the musical, but that song is like, it's like also, that's like the skip song. Like everyone skips that song, which first of all, crazy, because that's my favorite, but whatever. I drew you, L, with doggos in the community. Oh, I'll look at that in a second, for sure. For sure. The more texture, the better, let me just say. The dirtier, the better. Sorry. I don't mean to make fun of her, but she hates my kind. The dirtier, the better. I will say that was kind of rude. I will say, I never freaked with that meme. The dirtier, the better. Although it's fun to say, so. Maybe I'm a hypocrite. But time will prove we own the future too. I want it like that. I want to take a pic. I want to take a pic. You're at bingo right now? Are you winning? All my friends, aka only 2 of my friends hung up. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Glad I could help, I guess. I'm helping. I don't know if I'm helping, but if I am, I'm glad. With my horrible paper mache skills. There's a game I played back in the day where they called it paper mache. Like a vocal stim, but it's like one of those things that I'm just like, once they said it, I can't stop saying paper. Ah, that didn't hurt. I don't know why I reacted like that. You're going to win? Well, okay, don't be too confident now. You be confident, but don't be cocky. That's how you lose. No one likes a, well, and I say this, and I mean it, so, but no one likes a confident winner, right? Like, it's good to be confident, sure, but, like, everyone likes a humble winner. And that's what I've learned in my life. That you can have confidence, sure, but, like, an overly confident winner, that's no good. Ain't no one like that. A humble winner, though, that's when you're like, people are like, oh, yeah. Probably. I don't know. Man, who am I? What do I know? Nothing. Right. Shut me up, bro. What am I doing? I have to make my senior crown, so I'm doing some paper mache. Which I don't know how, so I'm just kind of doing shit, if I'm going to be honest with you. I've never paper mache'd anything. You know what annoys me? When, like, parents will say, like, when you're like, oh, I've never done that. And they're like, oh, yeah, you have when you were a baby. Don't throw away my hyperbole. Because it's like, I'm just thinking about what my mom would say. She'd be like, well, you did when you were a baby. Yeah, I don't remember that. That doesn't count. Like, I have it, like, I hate it. It annoys me so much because, like, I'm trying to do, like, I hyperbolize something, you know, for effect. And it's like, oh, but you did. But you did do that. When you were a baby, well, clearly that doesn't count. I don't remember it. Like, in my experience of life, in the years that I've lived, never done it. But you have. But you was a baby. I don't remember it. I probably did it in the 5th grade, yeah. I probably did it, like, in elementary school, but that was, like, so long ago that, like, even if I did, I probably wouldn't remember it, so. Actually, that's not true. I paper mache'd a couple years ago. Well, not paper mache'd. I just glued some paper onto some. I glued book pages onto a board for a photo project. But I wouldn't count that as paper mache. I actually have no clue how to paper mache. How do people do that, right? Like, I just don't get it. How do you? Oh, I guess it's with newspaper. It's a different type of paper. I'm using like standard book paper. That's just not what I do. I'm just not doing that. Because they use like newspapers and yeah, this is like an old book that I found at a thrift store. So definitely a difference in materials there, but I'm just trying to wet it enough to a point where it's like soggy and like can conform to the paper. Maybe that's the strat. Maybe that's the strat. When you're a fetus child, you did it, and that's what like annoys you because I'm like, yeah, well, no, duh. Like I've probably done a lot of stuff when I was a baby, but like when I try to say something like, oh, I've never done that before. Well, bro, you know what I mean. They tell me not to get smart. I'm like, bro, you know what I mean. Like, I'm not saying that I've never done it in my life, but I'm like, there's not a time in my life that I can remember doing this. Therefore, I have no experience in this. If it's not laying flat, I think that's a problem too. Okay, now we need it to dry. Think a blow dryer would work? Thoughts? 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 Because we own the earth. Do you like not remember your childhood? Not really. Do you? Also, you're young, probably. If you're in this chat, you're probably young. But like not really. Like I remember certain things, but like paper mache, I don't remember that. Like 5th grade, couldn't tell you what happened in 5th grade. What else in my life? What are like 2nd grade? No. Actually, in 2nd grade, okay, no, this was 3rd grade. I remember one time there was this kid. His name was Micah. He really annoyed me, right? He used to make me so angry. And one time we were doing this thing and I got paired up with him. And it was like, you have to read this article and highlight certain things. And he was being so annoying. So I took a highlighter and I scribbled all over like our team packet. And I was like, Micah just drew on it. And then the teacher was like, oh my gosh, Micah, why would you do that? And then a couple minutes later, I got pulled out. She was like, so why are you lying? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm so sorry, I'll never happen again. And I was like, I was gonna get a citation for it, but I ended up not because I was like a favorite, so whatever. But I still think about that. I regret it. Actually, I don't. Micah was annoying. Micah was annoying as hell. I didn't like that guy. I would do it again. Like my therapist says, it's because my childhood was so traumatizing. Okay, well. What's your favorite? either teachers love me or they despise me. Like last year, my teachers hated me, and I don't know why. I would say I'm a quiet, like I'm very quiet in class and stuff. They hated me last year, like despised me. This year, I seem to be okay. My freshman year, they loved me. Oh my god, my English teacher last year loved me. Freshman year, all of them loved me. We were great friends. And then the year after my sophomore year, my sophomore year, they all loved me. So freshman year, I was a freshman. They don't like anyone. But my sophomore year, they all loved me. And then junior year came around, they all hate me. I mean, I just met them now, so I don't know how they feel about me now. They could, I think, hear me out. English teacher, we had a good conversation today about pigeons. And I think that I'm in there. I'm up. I think I'm up. And then, let's see, my AP physics teacher, he's like scared of our class because our class is very studious and quiet. So I don't really know him like that. But so my theater teacher, love her. I've known her for 4 years now, so I mean, kind of gotta. But let's see, who else do I have? My math teacher, don't like her. I had her last year. She hates me, so be what it be. She was convinced I was like a liar last year, and it was like because of a stupid little mistake I made. It was literally, she came up to me and she was like, hey, is your math done? And I was like, yeah, I finished it last night. And she was like, okay. And then at the end of class, she was like, Elvis, come to my desk, please. And I was like, oh, yeah, what's up? And she was like, you have a 98% in your math right now. You didn't finish it 100%. You have like one question left. And I'm like, oh, I must have made a mistake. I must have not like submitted it or something like that. Done the last question or pressed enter on the last question. That's my bad. And she goes, no, I think you knew what you were doing. And I'm like, well, why would I lie about one question? Like, that was a mistake. And she was like, no, it wasn't a mistake. If it was a mistake, you would know. And I'm like, what? And then she would literally like, and then a couple days later, bro, and then a couple days later, no, like months and months later, this is near the end of school, we had to pull up our thing to do work on some math homework in class. And so I pulled up my computer and I had Photoshop up because I was making a poster for our show's production, or our school's production of Macbeth, and I was working on the poster for it. And so I opened my computer and like God hated me. She walks around, the second my computer opens, Photoshop flashes up, she comes up to my desk, you can't have that can't be open. You need to be doing your math. I was like, oh yeah, sorry, I was working on it last night. I just opened it and it was there because I forgot to close it last night. And she goes, okay, we'll close it. I was like, okay, perfect. Thank you. And then she's like, and I was like, no, that's not what happened. And I was like, yeah, I'll close it now. And she was like, okay, thank you. And I was like, yep. And then at the end of class, she calls me up and she's like, so I noticed that when you said you were closing it, you didn't close it. And I was like, well, I had to save it. And she's like, why didn't you say that? I'm like, well, because the class was taking a test, so I didn't want to be loud, and also, like, you startled me, so I'm not going to have, like, my response prepared. I didn't say that, but I was just like, I don't know, I'm sorry. And she's like, yeah, you have a lying problem, and if you're not going to respect me, I'm not going to respect you, okay? It's people like you who are convulsive liars who are never going to make it in life. And I'm like, what'd I even do to you? Like, what'd I even do, bro? Like, I didn't do a thing. I'm sorry. I'm innocent. Say, someone free me. And I have her again this year, so kill me. That's fine. You're never gonna go to college. Oh. That's what my counselor said to me, actually. I told her what I want to go to college for, and she's like, yeah, probably not. And I'm like, okay. I was like, okay. Yeah. Thanks. I was like, yeah, I'm going for philosophy. And she's like, you're going for philosophy? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, what else? What else you got? Some people shouldn't be teachers. I agree. Well, that's also because I go to, like, an art school. So it's, like, it's hard to get a teaching job at my school. So, like, when you see a mean teacher, it's like, bro, you're lucky to be here. There's so many, like, ghetto schools where I live, but I'm in, like, one of the, like, the U.S.'s top performing arts high schools. So it's, like, a crazy school to get into. And, like, the academic teachers are still pains. And I'm like, well, that's crazy. There's some that are amazing and I love them, but some of them are not. My English teacher last year, wow, I loved her. We would talk about literally everything. I loved her so much. And she recommended me into my college. So she gave me a recommendation letter. So Thank you, Miss Berquist. Love her. I think Miss B, who was my English teacher last year, was probably my favorite teacher I ever had, if I'm gonna be honest with you. She was to go. She was my favorite of all the times in my life. She was probably my favorite teacher. I really liked Miss Moon. Honestly, all of my English teachers at LBA, doxed myself, whoops, have been so fire. I don't think I've ever had a bad English teacher. Math, never had a good math teacher. I could say that. Well, who was my freshman year math teacher? Oh, she was sweet, but still. A teacher that you acted, and then end of the year you like them. What do I mean? Some teachers, like in 12th grade, some teachers would act like you're in kindergarten. But honestly, like, I'd prefer that than acting like I'm in Cape. You know what? So if I get a sticker for doing something, yeah. I would rather be treated. I'd rather be treated like that. Than treated like, I don't know, like I'm, because it's not that they treat you dumb. Like, they know that you can do it. It's just, like, nice, I guess. It's like, I understand, like, to an extent where it's like, if they treat me like I'm in kindergarten, like I'm stupid, but like a lot of teachers do that just so it's like, because it's like they know you have so much going on that it's like, yeah, like, make it easy, please, God forbid. I'd rather like that than like a lecture where he's like, all right, then this, like, I'd rather have my teacher be like personality and be like a kindergarten teacher than a freaking college professor, I'll just say. Do you ever have a teacher that you hated and then one year you liked them? No. It's always been the opposite. No, yeah, it's been the opposite. There's always been teachers that I liked, and then I went into class and I was like, oh god, they suck. That's what happened to my math teacher last year, is I loved her. I think she was so cool, and then all of a sudden, she just, like, a switch went off. She yelled at me for brushing my hair in class one day, and I'm like, she was like, we don't do that here. And I'm like, I'm brushing my hair. What did you think I was doing? Like, she was always like one of the chill teachers that everyone talked about. So, and I saw her on my like schedule. I was like, yes, I'm saved, because my past teacher before that sucked too. So I saw her on my schedule. I was like, yes. And then for the first week, I really liked her, and then she got crazy. And then the first thing when I walked into class this year, she went, I know you, and I was like, My teacher started laughing at me when I said I want to go to college. That's crazy. One of my teachers in 6th grade literally treated out classwork. We were in high school and I couldn't help us get to work. I didn't help us work. 6th grade is crazy. I'd expect that from like 8th grade or like maybe 7th grade, but 6th grade is a bit crazy for that. Like, I could expect that from 7th, 8th grade. I mean, here's the thing. My, like, years of life, middle school was the worst. That was, like, the worst years of life. Freshman year sucked. Oh, my God. Freshman year was awful. And then sophomore year was also pretty bad. I didn't have a good sophomore year. Sophomore year was kind of just, like, You know what I mean? Like, it was a filler. It was a filler. Freshman year was actively awful. Like, genuinely, if I had to relive that year, if I was given a choice of die or relive freshman year, the gun would go off, right? Like, I hated freshman year so much. Sophomore year was filler. Like, I enjoyed it. There was a lot of things that I liked. I made a lot of friends. It was great. Junior year was my best year of high school. That was the best year of my life, I think. And then, like, I'm going into senior now, and I'm like, I don't think senior year is going to top junior year. Junior year was, like, I had the most friends I've ever had. I've done the most shows. I was the happiest I've been. One of my teachers loved my science teacher, so I put a crucial oil. She said, Brooklyn, put it away. Really blowing her eyes up. She was so dramatic. Right. I remember, oh my god, there's this, like, okay, I'm not going to name drop anyone because I don't want to do that, but there's this, like, notoriously evil science teacher at my school that, like, everyone knows her by name, and she's terrible and awful, and she's for the freshmen, like, it's freshmen get her. I didn't get her. I got this guy named Mr. Nichols. He left after a year because he hated the science department because of this notoriously evil science teacher that everyone hates. She was evil to the teachers, too. So Mr. Nichols, he was, like, the best teacher I think I've ever had in my life. He was chill, he was funny, he was great, he was nice. But he would get bullied by this teacher. And so, like, he would start every class being like, "Oh my god, you guys would never guess what she just said in the meeting." Oh my, and he was so funny. And then he left after a year because he was like, and it's like honestly good for him. He went into like a STEM high school, so like he can go teach biology in another high school. So good for him. On like a science high school, so good for him. He's leveled up, but yeah, I don't know. I miss him. He was one of the goats. He was one of the goats for sure. I want this to dry. I'm gonna need this to dry. It's very glossy. I feel like that's not good. What should we do while we wait for it to dry? My options right now are end live and so I can listen to some music while I work. Because like I said, no one's coming to the live, so. My math teacher last year talked bad about every kid. Just watch Shirley eating for ASMR? No. I'm not gonna change my setup. I'm not gonna like change my whole setup right now. Because that would require a setup change. I ain't doing that. I'm not changing the setup. Holiday Road. Literally watching paint dry, bro. Like 2 months ago, I was spamming you that we should watch Boyfriend ASMR, by the way. Yeah, I remember, because I don't like people who spam. And don't say sorry. Okay, this is like a really odd part, like pet peeve with live stream, like people who come to the lives. People who like will do something wrong and then spam sorry. Like I genuinely don't care that much. Like genuinely, there's not a part in me that wants your apology. Like people will do something that's like mean or I guess like annoying, and I'll be like, hey, stop. And they're like, sorry, I'm sorry. I don't care. Just don't do it again. Like you don't have to apologize. Genuinely, I don't care, which means your apology doesn't mean anything to me. Saying sorry in a text doesn't mean anything to me, so it's just like, okay, like, I'm glad that you're sorry. Like, I don't know. I that's like it's annoying for me, right? Just to like, be like, hey guys, don't spam. Sorry, I'm sorry. And then they spam sorry. And I'm like, well, are you serious? I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're sorry. You should have the drawing. Oh, I should check out the drawing. You're right. Ugh. Me do that. I'm scared. I don't know. There was this one person that used to draw me crazy, and it used to scare the hell out because it was like, oof. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love it. Okay. The photo of me crashing out. Crazy. Love it though. I love it. Really nailed my really nailed my under eye bags there, I see. Left nothing for interpretation there, but that's okay. It's fine. I don't care. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. Guys, we need to talk about something controversial so then all of a sudden people like want to listen to the live. Controversy, I think, because I'm trying to figure out what changed, because I used to get like views and I was like, oh, cool, I'm cooking, I'm doing great. And then I went to Merrily, came back, and then, you know, I'm not getting like views anymore. I'm plateauing at like 3. Drama? What kind of drama? Bro, alright, I might be talking into a void, but if you guys know Ball, thoughts on the freaking uh soda tab situation? Because here's the thing, I don't necessarily have thoughts on it. but like I know that a lot of people do, and I also don't really know what's going on because I'm not, in the community. I've just been seeing things about it, and I'm like, oh, I thought we liked them, but maybe not. I've just heard they're in hot water, and I don't know why. But this also could be the wrong audience. I don't know. I mean, when I was talking controversial though, I was like talking about religion or something. Because like the best way to get I collect soda tabs, but I never really thought about joining them. Okay, so you are not the right audience. That's okay, but that's fine. I'm not talking about like soda tabs, like the tab of soda, but the best way to get views, I gotta put like text up here that's like, God's not real. Prove me wrong. I want to do that, like social experiment. I don't know how to add text though. God's not real. Prove me wrong. I feel like that would work. Can I say? Let me just say. I feel like that would work. Or like, what is another controversial thing that I think? We don't have free will. Prove me wrong. What's your guys' take on that? Do you guys believe in free will? We're veering off, but do you guys believe in free will? My favorite band, Kiss. I was actually just talking to my girlfriend about Kiss the other day and how hot they are. Oh my god. The Anka Warrior and the Fox. Do you want some drama? I want controversy. Because it's like, here's the thing. My only problem is when, like, you guys share drama, it's fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. But it's also, like, I just read a paragraph and I move on, right? Like, but yeah, tell me what you got. Tell me what you got. What you got? What's y'all take off free will then? Y'all believe in free will? Prove to me you're a human being type shit, bro. Like, some philosophical stuff. You can't prove to me you're a human. It could be AI. You could all be AI. You can never prove it to me. I mean, I believe that you're human, of course, but like, I believe in free will. See, I don't necessarily. Like, I do, but like, okay, I don't, but I also don't think about it, so therefore I do. You know what I mean? Like, free will is genuinely, like, up to you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think free will exists nor doesn't exist. I think it's genuinely just up to you to figure out. Like, if you want to live your life in a style that you don't think about your choices, then yes, it'll come across as free will. But if you want to, probably Sophie. M to the bait, M to the bait, M to the bait. Like I think that free will is fully up to you, right? Like if you don't think about choices that much, then yeah, you're free. If you think about free will in the sense of like we're not free, then you're not free, right? I genuinely think that that's the best way to define free will is that if you believe you're free, then fuck it, you're free. If you don't believe that you're free, then you don't have free will. What do you mean you're stupid? You believe in free will? That's okay. That's not stupid. It's okay to believe in free will. I don't necessarily believe in free will. Like when I really sit down and think about it, I don't believe in free will. I don't think free will is a real thing. But in my day-to-day life, I don't worry about free will. So therefore, I have the illusion of free will. Therefore, in my life, in my understanding, in my perception of the world is all that I have. I have free will. So it literally depends on your perception, I guess, of choices. Dictate whether or not free will exists. Because what exists to one person could not exist for another person. Because of perspective. I'm literally just watching paint dry. There has to be a better way to do this. But I don't want to bring like a blow dryer in here. Should I bring a blow dryer? I don't have a blow dryer. I don't know why I'm asking that. I own like not a hot comb, but just a comb blow dryer. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But I have so much I need to do. I don't have time to be tired. I gotta thug it out today. Today's the day I gotta thug it out. Okay, so Sophie's this girl. She's one of the preppy. Ugh. Ugh. I talk a lot about how I like don't care about style, and I think style is awesome. If you have any kind of style, I think you're cool. I hate preppy. Like just preppy basic shit is so annoying to me. Girls and talks bad about every single person she sees. She makes fun of the LGBT plus community. She knows I'm a part of it, and ugh, gross. Okay, it's drying. It's for sure. It's getting there, right? It's getting there. Okay, not here though. Of course, nothing's gonna work. Okay, we're just gonna glue some of these on here. Hold on. I know, right? Because she's the most hated girl, and her style is return. I'm so happy because I'm moved. I love it. Everyone hates her. I would too. I hate boring people. Can I just say, like, oh my god, you know what's crazy, guys? So I've been getting bullied recently. Not like bullied, but like my old middle school bullies have started to make a comeback in my life, and they're being like, "Can we just be friends?" And today, I was walking with one of my best friends, and they were walking behind us, and these were like my best friends in middle school. They were dance majors, you understand. And they were like flat tiring me like 4 times in a row, and they're like, "Oh, he's too nonchalant for us now." And then the one girl like shoulder checked me, and I'm like, "Who do you think you are?" Like, and my thing is I don't care because at this point I'm an adult. I'm not an adult, but I'm close. I'm a senior. That was middle school drama. Why are you bringing it to your senior year? That is sad. That is really sad for you. Like, I genuinely don't care because I'm like, bro, like, who do you think you are? Like, oh no, I got shoulder checked. And they're like, and they came up to me yesterday and they were making fun of me, like, right in front of my face. I'm like, and who are you? Right. Who are you? Exactly. Okay. Cool. Right. You want $20 from bingo? I didn't know you could win money from bingo. That's a lie. I did, kind of. I thought it was more money. I think my mom won a TV once from bingo. I've been a bully because I'd been bullied because they would pick on me because I'd stutter. I see. They bullied me, but like Loki, like I was a fool when in middle school. God, like I get it. Like it's one of those things where, like they bullied me in middle school, and I was like, okay, like yeah, I get it. I'm not a bully, but hell, if I was like them, I was a prime target, and you know what? I did it to myself. I had no one to blame but myself. For that. That was my bad. I was a fool in middle school. I don't even know how I had friends in middle school. That's like crazy take. I just don't know how I managed. But, yeah, like, you know what? I get it. But I'm like, we're in high school now, dog. Like, what are you doing? Not even we're in high school. We're seniors now. What are we doing? What you got there? What you got on that couch? It's a pigeon. What else could it possibly be? He fell down, though. I can't control my stuttering. Well, normally you can't, but yeah. Well, in middle school too, I was very more experimental. I was more experimental about like identity and stuff. So certain days I'd identify as different things, and it would be like, "Who do you think you are?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out." Where you got it, not what's in it. Well, I don't know where you got it. My girlfriend got it for me. I didn't ask her where she got it. She got here. I can tell. The couch? Oh, the couch? Oh, where'd I get the couch? Right. It was like a gift from like my godparents to my dad, and then my dad never used it, and so I was like, can I just put it in my room? So it looks vintage. It is very vintage. It's not comfortable though, which is the problem. Like, the problem with vintage stuff is half the time it's just not comfortable. Like, it looks cool, but like, so uncomfortable. But it makes my room look cool, so I put it in there. He woke up randomly and it was just there. I mean, that's not wrong. It literally was just like, I walked into one of the rooms in my house and I was like, that's a really cool couch. Can I take that for my room? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay. That's low-key just how it happened. I just walked into a room one day and it was there and I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Thanks. How's Max doing? She's iconic. She's doing good. Want to ask how I'm doing? See, you missed that part of it. It's fine, I don't care. Peeling glue off my fingers. I'm literally just watching paint dry on live. This is so boring. I'm eating pasta while watching this. Was it good pasta? What kind of pasta? How are you? No, too late. You don't get to ask after I called you up for not asking. It's fine, I know where your priorities are. Would you paint? I'm doing paper mache right now, so I'm just literally watching it dry. So I can then cut it out, and then I have coffee, so I can stain it. Oh, it's like pure black coffee though, which low-key is what I used to drink. Like, back in the day, jingle, jingle, jingle. No, but like back in the day, like when I was working and stuff, and I work, I would just drink like black coffee in the morning, and I think that's good. Like, I love bitter things, like unsweetened tea, black coffee. That's what I always used to drink. But right now I'm into this like really cool cinnamon coffee. I don't know what it's called, but this is like pure just black coffee, and I used to love it. You should do rose paper, newspaper, and roses. No, but thanks for the suggestion. I don't have newspaper. I did think about newspaper. I just don't own newspaper, and I want to get this done sooner than later. So I don't want to go buying anything for it. So I'm just doing what I have. What am I doing for it? So, it's for my senior crown. Basically, when you become a senior, you have to make a crown. Therefore, during senior sunrise, you get to go at like 4 in the morning, set up like a little picnic area, and you watch the sunrise on the first weekend of, or first second week of school. So I'm making my crown for it, because you wear crowns, you take pictures with your senior crowns, it's cool, whatever. And then senior sunset is at the very last day of school. You stay late and watch the sunset with all the senior friends, and you wear your crown again, and at the very end you give your crown to the school, and then they put it in the wall. Do I like energy? What's my favorite energy drink? Taste wise, I like Monster. You say really late to see the sunset. Yeah, but like next week it's gonna suck because I'm gonna be getting up at like 3 in the morning to go to school. But whatever. But I think Monster, I like the flavors better, but like if I'm gonna need energy, I normally go for like a Red Bull. Bro, today I was playing a theater game. It was my first like actual day back in theater. Like, not like, because like we've done, you know, we had our introductions. Well, we all know each other already. It's our 4th year together, so like we know each other now. And so we were just talking about like auditions coming up and stuff, and talking about like what our senior show is gonna be. And when I tell you, today was the day that we played a game. Dude, theater games stress me out so much. I'm really bad at theater games, so when we play them, I get really stressed. I've only ever won one in my life. I've only ever won one theater game, and I've never forgotten it, because literally, hear me out. It was so cinematic. It was called Ninja, and it's basically, you do this, and it's like 3, 2, 1, and you move your hands, and then you have to like hit the other person's hand, and then it's like 30 people in a circle, and it's like you take turns going. It's like, I go and I try to hit them, and then they go and they either hit me. So it's like a whole thing. And I made it down to the last 2 people, and I had half the room was going, Alves, Alves, and the other half was with the other friend. and they were cheering her name, and it was like us two going, and then I got her hand, and I was like carried. It was like, I don't know, it was one of my best moments of life ever in my world. I like Alani. Oh, I gotta hate Alani. But today we were playing a game where we had to like it's if you play Bibbidi Boppity Bob, it's basically that. But literally I was shaking so hard and like my heart was pounding so hard that my hands went numb. Which the only other time my hands went numb, fun fact, was the first time I ever had an Alani. I had an Alani before a test one day, and my entire right arm went numb. And then the next day, actually, my friend didn't come to school, and I texted her, and she's like, my hand is numb. And I'm like, did you drink an Alani? And she's like, yeah, how'd you know? And I'm like, bro. So I'm never drinking an Alani again. I hate Alanis. Alanis suck. There's just too much. Like, no one needs that much energy, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Alani is like, I will say, no, I hate 5 Hour Energy more. Do I like Courage the Cowardly Dog? I've never, like, watched it. I haven't, no, it's not true, but I haven't watched it recently. Like, at all. If I'm gonna be honest with you. I liked it when I was younger, though. I wouldn't say that it's, like, something that I watch now, ever. But I used to like it, yeah. Your sister loves them? Yeah. I know a lot of people who do love them. It's a very old cartoon. It's not that old. Isn't it Cartoon Network? It's not that old. What was I saying? Yeah, no, I hate Alani. I like Monster. I like Monster for the drink, and if I need to get energized, I do the coconut Red Bull. It's like, that's my lineup. Recently I've been really into the Lando Norris Monster. That one tastes so good. Very refreshing, especially because I live in a very hot environment, so that one's great. I really like the, what is it, Ultimate Ruby Red or something like that, with the ones with the bunnies and the robots. That's been like my oldest one. Does Cartoon Network still exist? Yeah. I don't know if they still, yeah. You have the Monster Nito? Didn't know that was a thing. What was I saying? Yeah, I like that Monster flavor. I like Ruby Red, of course. Which that one, my friends got for me as a joke, and then I drink. That is weird that it turned your hand numb. It's just so much caffeine. Alani has so much caffeine in such a little ounce that I'm like, no one needs that much, right? And they taste so overly sweet. I don't know. It just wasn't an enjoyable experience. I had an Alani and I was like, that's not good. I could think of like 5 other drinks I'd rather be drinking, right? I need to not drink all the coffee because I'm using that for later. It was your first day of freshman year. How'd it go? How'd it go? My favorite class... Wait, my favorite one is the new one. I forgot the name. But it's Wild something. Well, okay, no. A couple years ago, No, it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. After rehearsals every day, I would go home, and on the way home was a gas station, and I would go to that gas station every day on my way home from rehearsals, and I'd get a different Monster flavor until I'd had every single one. So that way I can, like, definitively say, like, which one's my favorite. And then they added new ones, and I don't know. Like, a Rhino Norris I liked. There's the cherry, or not cherry, it's like an apple one. Never had it. They have some new punch ones now, but I'm skeptical because like all punch to me tastes the same. Like every brand that does like a punch flavored drink, it all tastes the same to me. I'm sorry. Hot take, I don't think it's that good. And like punch is not a drink that I would want to go to at all. You preferred Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon when you was younger? Honestly, couldn't tell you. I preferred movies. I didn't watch either when I was younger. There's a lemonade one. I'm not a fan. Ew. Okay. No, I was gonna say their tea. That's not true. I drank their tea once and it was just okay. I'm a huge tea drinker though. I love tea. I'm a huge iced tea. Unsweetened iced tea is like my favorite thing. My dream life would be like a bag of salt and vinegar chips, unsweetened iced tea, and like an Almond Joy. Which I know that's like kind of a chud lineup, and like I know, like trust me, I know it's a chud lineup, but nothing hits me better. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys a little bit closer because my phone is fully charged. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. You're seeing my door. It's like a weird side that you've never seen. Is this dry? Oh, okay. It's getting there. Okay, glued it to the towel by accident. No, I accidentally glued it to the floor. Okay, nothing detrimental. We're good. We're good. Okay, a little something detrimental there. It's fine, I can draw over that. That sounded like Hannah Montana transition song. It's not, but that's okay. It's from... What's it from? It's from this Christmas movie. Holiday Road, Holiday Road. What's that about salt and vinegar chips? Because every person I know likes them. Then I don't. Same with pickles. Well, that's on you. That's your fault, and I'm not sorry about it. Because it's like, look, salt and vinegar chips, that's controversial, right? Not everyone's gonna like salt and vinegar chips, and I'm okay with that. Like, that's okay with me. Salt and vinegar chips, that's a controversial take, and I understand. Not everyone's gonna be a salt and vinegar chip kind of person. I really like them. They really hurt to eat. Like, they just hurt, and I love them. They're so amazing. But like pickles and salt and vinegar chips, that's just your fault. You know what I mean? Do I like Starbucks? No, I don't really like Starbucks. There's this, I'm gonna sound like such like a freaking fool, but I really like underground, like more local coffee shops. I hate Starbucks. Starbucks just overdoes everything. And it's like the way that they make their drinks, like, are so stupid. My favorite Guns N' Roses song, I don't know. I haven't listened to that band in years. That used to be like on my old childhood door when I liked Guns N' Roses. I don't listen to Guns N' Roses anymore. What you liked the most in Spirit Halloween your last visit? This beanie. I bought it a couple days ago at Spirit Halloween. They didn't have the FNAF animatronic when I went, which was kind of annoying, but whatever. No, and the thing with Starbucks is, like, what I normally get at Starbucks, it's just, like, they do milk, and then they just put in, like, an extract. And I'm like, okay, like, yeah, but, like, make tea. You're a tea shop. Why? You're bare bonesing making tea because you're a commercial, and it's fine. And I think that I don't like it. There's this coffee shop by my house that I really like that, like, is a horror-themed coffee shop. And their teas and coffees are so amazing. They make this chai that supposedly there's really cool animatronics this year. That's just not true. They're kind of mid, I'm gonna be honest with you. What was I saying? Oh, they make this chai that has like apple in it. Wow. My favorite type of tea, if it's cold, I do like an iced chai with apple is like the best kind of tea. If I'm gonna go into a performance, throat coat, that is a really good type of tea. And then also, like if it's like I'm just gonna have like a hot tea, green tea, like a good green tea, right? Jasmine's fine, but like green tea, a hot green tea, and like something else, wow. Throat coat, amazing. But iced chai with apple would be like my go-to order at a coffee shop or something. I'm gonna need this to dry. I'm just like... I'm about to like low-key just grab a hairdryer. I don't have one. I don't know why I keep saying that. If I had a hairdryer, I would do it. But I don't have one, so I'm not doing it. Are you gonna visit Disneyland this year? I don't know. I don't know if you remember me, but a few months ago there was a live you did and I was there. You were showing viewers your girlfriend at Disneyland. I don't remember the place. I mean, I showed her a couple times, so I don't know the specific live. But yes, are you gonna visit Disneyland this year? Probably not. I I'm saving up. Well, I have the money now. I've saved up, so I'm going to Universal this year for Halloween Horror Nights. But Disneyland, I don't know if I'm gonna do both. I'm probably not gonna do both, unless there's like a day that I'm just like I got money and I'm like yeah, I'll just go. So it depends. There's also really nothing at Disneyland to do for me right now. I like Disneyland. Don't get me wrong. That's one of my like niche like. I know like a lot about it. Like I'm one of the people that like my parents. I don't want to say hate to take me, but like it's one of those things where that when they take me to Disneyland, I'm one of the people that like I'm a tour guide. I'm like, okay, so this was made this time, this was made this time, this was made here, and this is the backstory of this. This actually used to be this, and it was. So I'm like, I know all the lore, I know all the history of Disneyland. That was like one of the things that like when I was younger, that was like my niche, right? I would watch videos every day about like. I want to go to Universal for Harry Potter so bad. Yeah, one of the things is the rides are kind of chud, right? Do I like Chucky? Like, kind of. I would say, like, to an extent, yes. Like, I think it's the concept is fun, but the movies are not very good. Like, I think they're bad. They're supposed to be bad. Like, they're not going to be great movies, but they're not my favorite, right? Like, Chucky's fun, but I'd never say he's like I would never go out of my way to be like, yeah, I love Chucky. Like, I wouldn't ever bring up Chucky in a car. If someone's gonna ask, like, oh, what horror movies would you recommend? I wouldn't ever say Chucky. My favorite horror movie? Probably I Saw the TV Glow or The Shining. Maybe Pearl. I liked Pearl a lot. Or the X trilogy, I guess, was really good. I'm trying to think. I really wanted to do the Chucky Maze and Halloween Horror Nights. My mom didn't want to, or my boyfriend. Because I actually went that year. I did go that year. We were gonna go, but we didn't have like the fast passes or anything, so we could only go to like a certain amount of mazes at a time. Like that year, and we cared more about The Last of Us and Evil Dead, so we were like, yeah, we're gonna skip Chucky. So we skipped Chucky. That was a conscious decision we made. We only had like 3 that year. We did Holidays in Hell that year, which is like one of my favorite IPs. Like Holidays in Hell is one of my favorite houses of all time. We did Holidays in Hell, and then we did Stranger Things, and then we did Last of Us, and then of course we did Evil Dead Rise. And I think that was it. I think we only did like 4 houses that year. Kind of chud, but whatever. Okay, it's drying. It's definitely drying. It's still wet, but it's on its way. Like this is pretty much all dry. This side is a little bit. I feel like this isn't looking good at all. I'm just holding out hope that when I cut it, it's gonna look hopefully better. So I did The Exorcist. I entered with a group of kids, and they rushed at the beginning, so I did the entire maze by myself. Where I live, there's like a really extreme haunted house where they're allowed to like touch you and do that, and I did it with my girlfriend. Well, actually, I did it with my entire cast of Dracula. We all went, and I invited my girlfriend to go with me, so I'm not alone, because it's in groups of 2, and everyone had groups, and I didn't have groups, so I was like, I'll just go with my girlfriend. So I invited her, and we went for free, and it was cool, and it was like, you know, acting like, ooh, seeing how we'd be scared and all that stuff. I wasn't too scared. I thought it was kind of funny. Haunted houses don't scare me, I'll be honest, and I'll say that. I know, I'm gonna say me tough knuckles, whatever, but they don't really scare me just because I know that they're actors, right, and I have a disconnect there. But there was a part where one of the actors, like, grabbed me, like, by the back of the neck and, like, put me in a, well, no, at first, they put me and Cher in a fridge and then shook it. Okay. And then they put us in a ball pit, and then they knew that we were theater kids, so then they told us, they're like, okay, for the next people, I need you to scream. And I was like, okay. So then we were screaming, and it was fun. And then for the next one, there was a Hellraiser room, and in the vomit toilet, yeah, we don't talk about that. The vomit toilet was rough. That one I didn't like. That one scared the hell out of me. But, and then there was this room where there was Hellraiser, and I swear to God, he grabbed me by the nape of my neck, threw me in like a cell in the room, and it was like, hey, put this on your wrist. And then I had that on my wrist, and he was like, okay, now act scared. So the next, like, 3 groups that came in, I was, like, screaming, and my girlfriend was gone. She left the house by then. And I'm like, I'm about to walk through this entire house by myself. Like, so I had to walk through the entire house by myself because that sucked. I don't like when houses do that. And then when I do Halloween Horror Nights in Vegas, that one was fun. It was fine. It's whatever. I went for the Resident Evil thing because I love Resident Evil, but the houses there are just okay. That year they did Stranger Things maze and it was so bad. It wasn't that bad. It was actually a pretty good maze. I've done all the Stranger Things ones. Yeah, I've done all except for season 1. I've done all except for season 1. I'll be doing 5. I would say that it was one of my least favorite. Season 3 was the best, for sure. Because I think season 3, they did a recap of all the seasons, and I think that was pretty sick. But, yeah, that one I think was probably my least favorite of that year, but it wasn't that bad. My freshman year in Dracula, or in drama, I did Dracula. Who were you? Who'd you play? I played Jonathan Harker. My darling Mina, I write you from the heart of the Carpathian Mountains. Swimming night in Bistritz at fine hotel recommended by my client, the Count. Sorry, I sent a carriage for one to begin work at his castle. This region, I'm told, known as Transylvania, is one of the wildest and least known portions of Europe. I mean, how fortunate that my work allows me exotic trips to strange and distant countries. And the food. Are you seeing something to inspiration? Nope. I'm just doing ish. I'm just doing stuff right now. I have no inspo. Oh my god, this is so boring. Guys, someone talk to me about religion so we can get into an argument so then we can get more people in chat so then it's entertaining. Not saying that you're not entertaining, but like, it's the same 3 people every live. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? My back hurts. Everything hurts. I'm tired. I'm sore. I have a 150-page packet due in 2 days. I'm working on it. I'm on track, but still, it's annoying. I'm tired. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm up. I'm not. Oh, I'm so tired. Ugh. Are you gay? Do you believe in religion? I'm not gay. And I do not believe in religion. I think religion is bad. Sorry, I just need to, like, say, like, buzzwords. I need to say buzzwords, so then people are like, what? He thinks what? I played a patient. I played patient in Dracula. Who dat? Who dat? I'm going to a Catholic school and I'm gonna be eaten alive because of how I act. Unfortunately, so yeah. Catholic schools are rough. I don't think that people should teach religion in schools. I mean, actually, no. I think that's wrong. I don't think that people should teach, like, I disagree with the fact that people think that religion should be taught in place of, like, science and stuff, right? Like, I think that religion should be, like, an elective, right? Like, religious studies, I think, would be an interesting elective, and I think that should be taught in schools. But I don't think that, like, inherently religion should be taught in schools, right? I would say, like, it can be. Like, I don't want it to be... Like, I think religion is thought of as a touchy subject in schools. I don't understand why. But make religion, like, an elective. But, like, teaching religion in school is kind of tough. Because I know a lot of Christians and stuff will argue that, like, oh, but you should teach the Bible in school. No. No, you should not. I'm delirious. I am... Hey Siri, shuffle my fire playlist. I am delirious.
Now shuffling fire.
It's been a couple months. That's just about enough.
Don't play this BS. Don't play sad music right now. This isn't the time. Hey Siri, skip. Hey Siri, skip.
I haven't felt that.
Siri's depressed right now. Hey Siri, skip. Playing Creep? Are you serious? Hey Siri, skip. Keep an eye on your... 'Cause before you know where you are, there you are. Merrily we roll along. Hey Siri, skip. I can't read chat, hold on. Are you monetized? I don't know. No, this is like the song right before this character kills himself in this musical. Hey Siri, skip. I could be monetized actually, but I don't care anymore. Like at this point, whatever. If no one's gonna come to the lives, no one's gonna come to the lives, I'm gonna listen to music. Hey Siri, skip. What is with this depressing music? Hey Siri, skip. Hey Siri, skip. Hey Siri, skip. I don't want Tyler the Creator. That's a very big tonal shift. What is this? Is this American Psycho the musical? Hey Siri, turn the volume up. Tonight. Hey Siri, skip. Hey Siri, skip. I feel like I'm going insane. Hey Siri, skip. Mind, it's just the doctor. Hey Siri, skip. So many songs I need to remove from my playlist. Hey Siri, skip. Maybe I want Kiss right now. I want Kiss. Don't play depressing stuff. Hey Siri, skip. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Like I'm going delirious as we speak. Hey Siri, skip. I need sleep. Is this Kiss? This sounds like... Thank you, Siri.
This one's called I Love It.
I don't want this one. Hey Siri, skip. Okay, Panic. I can work with Panic. I'm okay with Panic. You don't get copyrighted from songs? Yeah, but it just blocks the lives. Like, it doesn't block the live, but it blocks the live from being posted. And I don't post my lives, so I don't care. There were too lofty. I don't like sea shanties. I'm not gonna actively listen to a sea shanty. Who do you think I am? Bleeding on the ballroom floor. And if it's the live songs that have been blocking my lives, then like, whatever, they're already blocked. I have 4 viewers right now. I don't care. Can't really block it anymore. I don't mean that cops. I don't mean that. I meant peasant. I didn't know that there were peasants. What version? Like, what adaptation of Dracula did you do? Because we did Stephen Dietz. Stephen Dietz Dracula. Okay. Like, who's the playwright, I guess? No. But I'm also like, I see people with like thousands of views and they're listening to music. So I'm like, I don't understand there's a bias going on. You say what? This is homophobic. This is homophobic. YouTube is homophobic. Let's all cancel YouTube. Because I'm thinking about it. I lost views the second I posted me as a drag queen, is when I lost views. After I posted my video of me being a drag queen, I've been blocked. YouTube shadow banned me. So I'll cancel YouTube. YouTube's homophobic. Where's your posture? Oh no, no. Pulling the trigger. You did Bram Stoker Dracula? No. No. No, Bram Stoker that's who wrote the book, not the playwright. What playwright did you do? Plays are an adaptation, like, yeah, it's an adaptation of Bram Stoker. Like, so was mine. Mine was an adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula. But, like, what playwright? Are we dry? Oh, nope. Baby, boys will be boys. I need to, like, lock in. What am I doing? Welcome in. You know what I'm doing? I'm making a senior crown for my senior year of frickin' high school is what I'm frickin' doing. And it's looking chud right now, but you know what? That's okay. That is okay. Because you know what? The vibes are up. My energy, up. I have this theory that YouTube doesn't like you anymore. Yeah, ever since I was a drag queen.
It's not on you, it's in you.
Hey Siri, skip.
Don't you?
Play some Kiss. Okay, I'm okay with Panic. But I do think that YouTube is homophobic. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, but it's also not good. So we're gonna have to do some shaping. But that's okay. It needs to dry first. It's not dry. So I'm hoping that, like, once it dries, it'll magically look great. And then I have some coffee here, so we're gonna make it look textured and aged. Move us this day our daily dose of faux affliction. Is there a drac boot? What'd that mean? I need to stop drinking the coffee. I need this coffee. Be thy witness. Sake. Wait, maybe my stream is lagging. Hold on, let me look. Let me check. Sake. Wait, no, it's not. Were you talking today? You were going to make practicing for the show? No, I'm talking about, like, the reel that I posted of me as a drag queen. Ever since I posted that reel, my views have been down. So I'm like, maybe YouTube's just homophobic. I kind of just want to start the next part. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I should wait for it to fully dry. Oh, but this part's not... I'm angry. Why isn't this gluing? Just little... You're extraordinaire. Walking contradiction. And the wrist you allegedly slit. Can't favor this. We'd all be condemned. Jack up the band. Whoa, the conductor is. What I need to do, low-key, is I need to, like, do like a stunt. I need to do a public stunt. I need to, like, do like a baking stream or something. My talking streams aren't doing well, so I gotta do, like, something crazy. What am I listening to? Panic at the Frickin' Disco. Don't you move. Forever glad that you showed up to my feed. Thanks. My favorite song? I don't know. Sure are in for a show tonight. It changes, like, low-key a lot, if I'm gonna be honest. I think anthems for a 17-year-old girl is, like, my go-to if I'm ever feeling... Like, if I'm feeling, like, existential, sad, sometimes happy, I listen to that song. It's, like, my go-to, but, like... Right now, I'm listening to, like, God of Thunder by Kiss is, like, one of my go-tos right now. Da, 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 da. Like I said, I need to stop drinking it. It's, like, impulse. Whoa, the conductor is beckoning. What's the brand? Halloween Horror Nights. You, like, play a horror game, but I can't connect my TV to the stream, so it's not gonna look good. It's gonna look chud, I'm sorry. Congregation, let's sing it like you mean it. No, don't you get it? Don't you get it? No, don't you move. I'm sorry, I'm like hype now. I'm hype. It was music. I just needed good music. Don't you move the band. But also, I would also... Is this Davey and the Scouts? Hey Siri, skip. I also think my problem with hello Kendrick. Hey Siri, skip. My other thing with horror games is horror games don't scare me. So like I'm very boring to watch play horror games because I'm very like I just lock in. Hey Siri, skip. Panic Disco is the best. I prefer like old Panic. You know what I mean? Like Fever and Pretty Odd. That would like is pretty much all I listen to with Panic. I don't listen to their like gotta have high hopes for a living. Like I don't. That's not my thing. What is the other one? What is the? Okay, ICP. What is the other one? What is the other one that I'm thinking of? It's just like recent Panic. I will say I listen to Finders, Keepers, Losers, Weepers. Welcome to the end of eras. That one's kind of heat. That was kind of heat. I'm sorry about it. It's so good, guys. Like black coffee. It's so bitter. It's so good. Can this dry? I just want to cut it. I have my X-Acto knives ready to go. I chimed in. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chimed in. Haven't you people ever heard of? Sorry, I'm into it. What about the one that's like, baby, we built this house from memories. Da na da na 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 na. I don't like it. Not my thing. It's too like pop, like but like basic, commercialized. It's too commercial for me. You know what I mean? Like, I just like weird. That's the thing. Panic used to be experimental, which is why they were great. Because that's where it's like OG, like A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, their like OG album is disco. Which is what is weird because it's like punk meets disco, which is why it was interesting. Not Poor Things. Pretty Odd is just weird. It's pretty odd, which is why I really like it. And then they just went really commercial and just did pop. And I'm like, you hated which one? The baby, we built this house of memories. Take a picture now. Or, oh, well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor and I can't help but to hear. Because here's the thing. Do you like ICP? Well, that is what I'm listening to right now. What's my favorite song? I couldn't tell you. Don't know. I think yes, it's overplayed, but also it's a fun song. And I think that once you stop caring that's overplayed, just have fun with it. Like, I leaned into the corniness of it recently because it was never on my playlist, and I recently was like, I'm just gonna listen to it. I don't care if it's overplayed, and I just have fun. Like, I'm just able to have fun with that song because yeah, it's overplayed, yeah, it's corny, but like that's kind of the point, right? It's an overplayed, corny song. Doesn't mean you don't have to like it though, because I love that song. I chimed in. No, I hated Baby with 1,000 Memories. Okay, I hate that one too. That was just like I said. Pop. It's just boring. And that's the problem with Panic, is they went from experimental to just commercialized music, which I hate commercial music. Hello? Motorcycle. Plural. I chimed in. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, much better to face these kinds of things. Are you gonna live in an apartment or on campus? Couldn't tell you. I don't know. I want an apartment. It's me, Ellie. There's been a couple Ellies. I need a not. I can't. I want it. But I chimed in. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door. No, much better to face these kinds of things. With a sense of poison rationality, I chimed in. Haven't you people ever heard of? Such a fun song to sing. Ugh. Oh, crazy transition. Hey Siri, skip. Hey Siri, skip. You can do a niche and popular. Yeah, but that's true, but I just hate the sound of popular music. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hate it because it's popular. There's a couple songs. Hey Siri, skip. There's a couple of songs that I like that are popular. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just certain artists and songs feel like they're forced to conform to watered down authenticity. Whereas, like, Old Panic was experimental. It was a little bit weird. It was funky. And then because of pop music and popular genres and watered down, not controversial, but, like, conformity, it became boring. We talked a lot last live about TX2 and how much I hate TX2 being commercialized punk, which punk shouldn't be commercialized. I think punk being commercialized is kind of, like, going against what punk is to begin with. And I think TX2 is such... I hate TX2. Oh god, I hate that guy. I don't notice. And it's like, you guys can like whatever you want. I don't want depressing music. Hey Siri, skip. K-pop is mass-produced. Yeah, and I think it all sounds very similar. And I really also hate the argument where people say like, oh, hey Siri, skip. Because I will tell people that like, see this is weird. This is Panic. This is weird, and I love it. Hey Siri, turn the volume up. She had the world upon her showing, never hold me. Like, this is weird. Her nails, be happy. I can't see your profile picture, but it's like, I will say that Taylor Swift music sounds the same. I don't like Taylor Swift. Hey Siri, turn the volume down, please. Okay, hey Siri, turn the volume down. Hey Siri, turn the volume down. And an argument that I really hate people say is it's like, oh, so you think that Mirror Ball and Shake It Off sound the same? No. But I think that pop has become this, like, glazed over, like, conformity where I think that, like, a lot of artists sound the same. I didn't like Brad. Didn't like that album. She's only popular because she's mediocre. Well, I think that she started out with her own, like, a unique... The thing is, she started out with, like, a very unique voice. Like, in her earlier albums, you can hear it. And then it got commercialized. Which is where I hate artists who... Like, Conan Gray is a good example. I love Conan Gray. I do. And I loved him a lot more back in the day. He's one of the ones that isn't afraid to get experimental, right? He did Found Heaven right after the peak of Super 8. Found Heaven was a 80s glam rock inspired album. So, like, that's weird. And I respect the hell out of that. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. And if you are happy with commercial music, make commercial music. I'm just not going to listen to it. I don't like when people idolize the artist. It depends on how crazy. Especially companies. And I agree. It's just like, artists like Taylor Swift, I don't hate them. Right? Like, I'm not mad. I'm just like... Hi, Amelia. I'm just like... annoyed. It's just annoying to me that it's like everything is so commercial. I love Conan Gray, me too. I do. And I think that he's a good artist who has a voice and is not afraid to be experimental, which is what I like about Conan Gray. Lady Gaga is another one. She does what she wants, right? She has her own distinct sound but she also experiments, right? So it's like all the artists I listen to have either a distinct voice that is different than commercialized music, or they are not afraid to do some weird thing, right? Which is why I hate TX2. TX2 is commercialized punk, and we last live, a couple of us watched and listened to some TX2 because someone in chat was like, "Oh, I love TX2," and I was like, "Okay." So then we listened to the "I'm a 5'4," and that song was horrible, awful. So then we watched another one that was equally as bad, And TX2 sucks. I hate the guy. And it's like, before, I just didn't like his vibe. Now I can officially say I don't like him. I've watched his music videos. I've listened to his music. He's a cornball. Maniac. Low-key, that's probably one of my least favorites by Conan Gray. Maniac. You were with your friends partying when the alcohol kicked in. Said you wanted me dead, so you showed up at my home all alone with a shovel and a rose. What it means, commercial music. Commercial music, speaking of which, Little League, good song. I like it better than... commercialized music for me is it's music that is made to be as bland, right? Like, it's made for a commercial, literally. Like, where you think of, like, how, like, Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo kind of has her own style right now, but it's still kind of, like, it's too commercial. It's just, like, bland, emotionless, kind of just, like, okay. Like, Taylor Swift, I would say, is very commercial. It's just, like, music that you'd hear in a commercial. That just, like, is so, like, conformist. Maniac used to be my favorite, but then I re-listened to it a few weeks ago, and it's not as good as I thought. My favorite is The Story on that album. Wow. I liked Guts, but her new album is boring. Yeah, I agree. I loved Guts when it came out, but her new album, couldn't get into it. I like hearing pop in grocery store, but not on my free time. Yeah, and well, here's the thing. I've gone to a grocery store, and 2 times now, 2 times in my life, have I gone to a grocery store, and they were playing, like, Conan Gray, but, like, good Conan Gray, and I was like... I walked in... Okay, one time I walked into... there was this, like, theme park, and we were leaving. It was attached to a casino. We were leaving the casino, and they started playing Neverending Song. No, I was go-karting. And over the speakers, they started playing Neverending Song, and I was like... And then one time I went to one of my local coffee shops, and they were playing Disaster, and I was like, wow. That's amazing. Because I'm so sick of basic pop, right? And but I also will say, another argument I hate is people who say, oh, music is in a decline now, right? I disagree. Because people talk about, like, oh, but, like, they don't make them like bands like they used to. They do. There's many artists who still make music like the olden times, right? Like, there's still rock, there's still punk, it's not dead, you're just not looking. And that's an argument that I hate people make, where they're like, music is dead, music is declining. No. What's popular isn't what you like. Go cry about it somewhere else. Music is not dead. For you to say that music is dead means that you think so little of music, right? That you don't even care to look, is what I think. It's not popular, but punk was never like that. Punk was always niche, right? That's what punk is. Punk is niche. People who say, like, rock is dead, they don't make heavy metal like they used to. They do, right? I live in a very concert-heavy city where, like, a coffee... I've gone to, like, mosh pits and stuff where it's, like, yes, they make music like that still. It's not dead. You're just not looking. And that's an argument that I hate. Like, yes, music is very commercial now, but, like... It's very just watered down. It's formulaic, I would say, is what commercial music is to me. It's formulaic, right? It's predictable, it's boring, it's not it's not, like, it doesn't feel... It doesn't... It's less creative, right? It's made to fit... I guess, like... It's made to please, not made to tell a story, right? Also, it's expected for music to change. Also, yeah, music adapts, music evolves. But also, like, music is supposed to... And this also goes with all kinds of art, is that art and politics go hand in hand. So, art evolves. My bracelets, I made them. And then this one I donated to children's cancer research, so I got this bracelet. But art is meant to reflect the time period, right? So with that, you had a lot of, like, anarchy, you had a lot of, like, frick the government kind of stuff, which we have that now, but, like, it was more so back then because it was, like, more, like, underground to do that, right? So, back in the day, punk was, you know, kind of just like a middle finger to the government, and that was kind of like an underground thing, whereas now, you don't need to be underground to flip off the government. You can go on TikTok and make a video about it, right? So it's like, Right, and punk is still alive. People who say that punk is dead, you're not looking. And it's honestly kind of a middle finger to the music industry to be like, well, I didn't look hard enough, therefore it doesn't exist. No. Punk has always been underground. And people who say that it isn't, it's literally just like, okay, and I don't know, where it's like, well, punk used to be mainstream. No. 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 There's certain punk bands that were mainstream, 100%, but majority of punk music has been underground for the entirety of punk. So people who say like, oh, punk is underground now, and it's all popularized, that's how music works. Punk is political. Punk is going to be underground. It is going to be, you gotta know a guy to know a guy to know punk, right? Do I like Billie Eilish? I used to a lot, but I feel like she hasn't come out with anything new, so I don't listen to Billie. She's still on all my playlists and stuff, but I've been skipping her music a lot, and her as a person has been making me really mad recently. But she hasn't come out with new music, so I was in a spiral of replaying the same things over and over, and it just got so overplayed that I genuinely don't think I could listen to Billie Eilish. I've like for the past maybe year and a half, I've done nothing but skip her music. And her personality is very much getting on my nerves recently. Like, she's just an ick for me. Like, she does a lot of things where it's like, I used to love her though. I did. I really, like, I idolize, like, not idolize, but like, she was like my favorite. I loved her. And then I was like, she'd just be doing stuff and I'm like, why does Billie Eilish make you mad? Well, she had her whole argument with veganism, which I just fundamentally disagree with. And it's a very entitled argument to make where she says that you can't eat meat and love animals at the same time. And I'm like, that's just not true. You can respect a food chain and still love animals. I like pigs. I'd eat a pig. That doesn't mean I don't love it. I can have a pig friend and still eat a burger. I think it's a very, not closeted, but it's a very blanketed and ignorant term to make, like claim to make. And I also really hate people who, hey Siri, turn the volume down, because this is about to be crazy. I had this conversation with my friend who overly romanticize LGBTQ, right? I think that you can have good things, but she kind of pivoted into it. Like, this is why, and I really hate when people romanticize yaoi, yuri, and when it's not gay, it's yaoi, it's not lesbians, it's yuri. Like, I really hate that. And I think a lot of it started with her because I think she tried to kind of romanticize the idea of queer relationships, which do that, of course. People who are queer, you are allowed to be happy in your, life. I just, like, it gets to a point, though, when it gets so romanticized that people don't begin to see the struggles of queer relationships and just focus on the fact that they're queer, right? And I think that there's a lot more to queer relationships and to being queer than just, she's dancing on my tongue. Like, I don't know. I just, like, it's not insensitive. Like, write all you want. But if you're gonna hard pivot, like, talk about it, right? Be open with your audience. If you're going to pivot into that, be open. Talk about the good and the bad. And for someone who, she's very much activist, and I agree with that. I think I agree with her politics a lot. Her veganism stuff is annoying, and I just don't like, to be fair, people pick apart everything wrong with you, and it's just how it works. If you're a celebrity, people pick apart everything wrong with you, and that's just how it works if you're someone's friend. What are you talking about? I love her, though. Like I said, recently, she just hasn't done anything to make me, like, into her music. And I agree. I think, yeah, you're very picked apart as a celebrity, but I also think that doesn't mean you shouldn't be held accountable for things, right? Making ignorant terms about a majority of people, I'm sorry, I'm not just going to feel bad. I'm not going to feel bad because, oh, you're a celebrity, you get picked apart. No. That's a crazy thing to say. It's ignorant. It's dumb. I feel like Yaoi Yuri came from anime and those webtoons. Yes, I agree with that. And I think it's... And what sort of for me is I saw... There's a lot of good YouTube documentaries I recommend watching about it. But I saw it first. There was there was these two boys showing off their prom outfits. And then everyone in the comments was like, oh, it's Yaoi. Oh, it's Yaoi. It's Yaoi. And I'm like, those are like children. And then later they were like, oh yeah, we're going together for prom. They're like, everything comes up Yaoi. And I'm like... People tend to romanticize the concept of the LGBTQ community rather than actually learn about it and support it, right? Or not support it, but like people would rather romanticize queer relationships than understand and yeah, would I buy something on Hot Topic? I mean, low-key, yeah, I would. I've bought things from Hot Topic before. I wouldn't buy, like, I bought, like, ironic things from Hot Topic. Like, I bought a JoJo Siwa shirt from Hot Topic. But, like, it also just depends on, like, the band. Because, like, sometimes there's just band merch that I don't see merch for anywhere, and so sometimes I just get really excited, and I'm like, wow. But I try not to, but I do like Hot Topic. For me personally, it'd be weird if I got hate letters in the mail from people I don't even know. Like, yeah, but at the same time, I don't feel bad. Like, if I'm honest, like, I do, but I don't. Because here's the thing, signing up to be a celebrity, or even just having a presence online, you're going to deal with hate. That's kind of just how it works. And it's also rich. It's lagging. Okay, hold on. I'm a fix. It's like, when you're a celebrity, you accept that there's going to be supporters, and there's going to be hate, there's going to be support. Because it's like, even for me, it's like, I'm not big at all, but I've dealt with my share of hate, right? And I knew going on to it, I would get hate. And I'm not mad about it. Like, I knew it was going to happen. If you were at all present online, there's going to be hate. That's just how life works. And that's been that way for generations. For the vegan shit, I feel like people got way too angry over it, even though I disagree with her. Well, I'm not angry, and I feel like not enough people were angry at that, if I'm honest. Because I feel like I didn't see, maybe I'm also just not online very much, so maybe people were angry and I just didn't see, but, like, I was also just, like, it's an ignorant term to make, and it's very objective in a world of subjectivity, so I'm like, and for how much of an activist she claims to be, that sweater of the lips from Halloween Horror Nights, yes. I'm just like, and she's an activist, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, she is a very smart person, so it's kind of shocking to see her make such an ignorant claim. People were pissed? Okay. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of deserved. I don't know. I think that for someone who's an activist and someone who says they care that much to make such an ignorant term, because that's also like being vegan in this economy. She claims to know the economy. Being vegan in this economy isn't sustainable. You can find alternatives, but, like, at the end of the day, it's not as sustainable as it would be to just not, right? Because most of the world isn't vegan. So people tend to, you know, go to the majority than the minority, which would be vegans, so it's more expensive. Supply and demand, vegans, it's a very privileged take. Exactly. A lot of people can't be vegan because of costs. So it's like, it's not that people don't love animals, it's that it's the only thing that they can do. When you live in a society where eating meat is the only sustainable thing to do, it's kind of ignorant to say, yeah, you don't love animals then. That's all that some people can do. And it's like, I understand the argument where it's like, oh, but, like, there's tofu. Tofu can be cheap and, like, certain things. But I'm like, if I'm poor, I'm not living on tofu. I'm going to live on better foods that can sustain me with protein and stuff like that. Being vegan is not on my priorities. I have a deep respect for animals. I have 2 dogs. I have a bird. I love animals. I also eat meat. But when I eat meat, I don't think of, like, oh, I hate pigs and I'm so glad No, eating meat comes from a respect of an animal. I respect this enough to not let it rot and to eat it. Because my thought is, if I go to a grocery store and I look at all the meat, yeah, it's upsetting to me that they're dead, but I'm like, also, they're already dead, right? In my mind, and this is how I guess I kind of personally justify it to myself, is that they're already dead. Supporting that could be wrong. I understand that. But I'm also in a point in my life where I'm not at an age where I'm to be making those decisions, and I also am not financially stable enough to be making the decisions to go for specifically cruelty-free. I'm getting the cheapest stuff I can get. The animals are dead. I would be pissed as hell if I died and it was just left to rot on a shelf because someone was like, oh, but they died. No, eat me. I'm dead. Let me be useful. And eating disorders. I completely forgot about. Thanks for saying something. But yeah, eating disorders. It's just such an ignorant take. I understand because it's like it's not even that like, oh, people were mad. it's many different groups of people that are mad. It's not even that, like, everyone's mad. It's that, like, you have people with eating disorders who are mad. You have people who are maybe financially unstable who are mad. You have people who are just not vegan who are mad, which is the majority of people. So it's not even that, like, oh, they were mad. It's literally that she is basically saying that, like, oh, if you're in the majority of people, you're wrong and you hate animals. Hello? You can be vegan all you want, but, like, you can't make ignorant claims to other people just because you think that you're better for that. I don't know the context of the situation because she was pressured to say her opinion. I don't know the context of the situation. If she was pressured to say, why would she be pressured? She's a vegan. She was just... She wasn't pressured to say that being vegan is good. She is a vegan, and she just was trying to promote veganism. That's it. It wasn't like a pressured into it. And even if you're pressured into saying something, like, yeah, there's, like, some form of excuse there, but it's also, like, you have to be able to be held accountable to the things you say. Especially when you have such an online presence, right? Good to know I don't like Billie. No, you can still like Billie Eilish, right? That's not like a crazy controversy. That's not like cancelable. Like, I'm not gonna cancel her for that. That's just why I'm like, personally, that's quite annoying to me. I'm not gonna say I hate her as a person. I think she's fine. I think she's made a very big change from when I liked her to now, but I think she makes good music. I think she's a great singer. She's funny. She's cool. I like her, but that was real annoying, I will say. That annoyed me quite a lot. I think you can still like someone and not agree with them sometimes, right? And that's what I feel with a lot of celebrities nowadays. I don't agree with a lot of things that a lot of celebrities do, but you know what? I still like them. There's a lot of things that, I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think you can, like I said, I disagree with Billie, but when she comes out with a new album, I'll be there. I'll be listening. So, do what you want, but I wouldn't say also, don't let it cloud your judgment. I also think that's another thing, is you're gonna be black now. I don't think that you have to, like, immediately be on a hate train just because of something, but I think that also, like I said, don't take everything for face value too, right? What color? Paper mache. But yeah, I think the best way to be media literate is to be able to take claims. So you're not going to paint it? Probably not. If I was going to paint it, I wouldn't waste my time putting paper on it. I think the best way to have media literacy is to be able to hear someone's claims and then take it into your own hands, right? Hear someone out and then form your own opinion. Not just to hear someone's opinion and immediately be like, yeah, I fully agree. I think a lot of media literacy is being able to take someone's opinion, hear it, understand it, form your own opinion. I much respect people who are able to form, like, I respect people who disagree with me a lot. Because I'm like, yeah, you're not conforming to just the guy on the live stream. Like, it's great. I love it. But if you agree with me also, fine. But I am just saying, don't just take what I say as Bible. Like, speaking of the devil, hey Siri, skip. And it's like, there are certain parts where it's like, artists will get hate for, like, being demonic. That, whatever. Because a lot of the time, artists who are demonic use religious imagery not as, like, religious imagery, but as, like, metaphors and shit. So, like, it's not demonic. I don't like that argument a lot. I hate that argument. Or they just use demonic imagery because it's cool, which, hard to disagree with that, I will say. I don't want to listen to Shawn Mendes. Hey Siri, skip. It makes me insecure. Hey Siri, skip. So into you it hurts. I just isn't fair. They put in the air. I don't wanna share. Oh, cut right into the mask. Or the crown, whatever it is. You do. Hey Siri, skip. How are y'all though? Y'all starting school? Hey Siri, skip. Oh. Hello. Hey Siri, skip. Hey Siri, skip. You're not at school anymore? I see. Can you make me a sandwich? I think you can make yourself a sandwich. Actually, I had a sandwich just earlier today. It was very good. I thought about having another one, but I'm like, no, I'm on my skinny era. I need to lose weight, so I was like, no. But also, life is too short to worry about your body. Life is too short. Eat the burger. I said that my freshman year of high school. I was very self-conscious at that time. I was such a hypocrite. I would say I'm not self-conscious anymore, though. I'm just like, just kind of like, hey, I would like to lose a little bit of weight. It's not coming from a sense of like, I think I look hideous and fat. Sometimes I do. But like, I was looking at pictures from back in the day, last year specifically, when I was dieting and stuff. I had like a 6-pack. And I was, because I had a picture of me, like, just like, boom. And I was like, and I looked at it. And I was like, wow, where'd she go? So I, pulling that back up. So I'm gonna work on that. The end of this year, I'll have a 6-pack and I'll be amazing and cool and hot. I'll wow back all the viewers with a 6-pack. Ooh, no, that's not good. I'll swoon them. Also working with an X-Acto knife, I'm quite scared. I'm actually not scared, I'm a thug. I'm just gonna zoom. 7 minutes in heaven. I have no clue how this is gonna look. I'm so terrified. I'm putting too much work into this for it to look bad. That's my thoughts right now. Hey Siri, skip. That was one of the first songs I ever covered on this account, bro. Holy crap. Hey, this is going good. This is going well. You better do it right. Good luck. Thank you. I don't want to have another heart attack. I don't want sad music. Hey Siri, skip it. It's still wet. Bro, I'm angry. I just want to move on to the next step. Whoa. Just discovered a new strat. Why haven't I been using that strat? Always believe. The kind that always believe. You gotta go too. Goodbye, friend. black and blue. Me come back to you love some. This is another good song. Yeah, basic I would say, but it's good. Have another home. I don't wanna have another heart attack. I can be lover on a leash every other week. Oh, I can be. You say you don't need lie between your teeth. The cut that always bleeds. But even though you're killing me, yeah, I need you like the air I breathe. And I need you more than me. And I need you more than anything. Please. Well, I'll play the song on repeat all the time. I did too. When it first came out, I was really into it. I think I fell off of it a little bit though recently, but when it first came out, I was definitely really into it. Can be. Cut that always. Is this Elvcon? This has to be Kiss. What song is it? I'm convinced it's Kiss. It's Kiss. Bum, ba-dum. I think it's either Detroit Rock City or Elvcon. Detroit. It's Detroit Rock City. I'll cry to that song. I'm weird for that. Not really. I mean, it's a fairly popular sad song. I will say. It's not crazy to cry to that one. Mine that I would cry to is probably Summer Child. That was like my go-to. Like if I'm sad, I'd listen to Summer Child. Or The Story. I would cry to The Story a lot. This is I Was Made for Loving You. I'm an idiot. This was my favorite childhood song. I don't know how I got that wrong. I wanna give it all to you. Much I wouldn't do. That's kind of sick. Okay, hold on. We're gonna. Was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. And I can't get enough of you, baby. Can you get enough of me? Okay, half of it is done. So it'll be, I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. And I can't get enough of you, baby. Can you get in? What's going on? We're making a crown for my senior crown. This version of the song is not very good. Hey Siri, skip. I love the song, but this version is not very good. Oh my god, but this version of the song. Wow! Karma. Please. Look at that. The bottom is flat now. Arrest this man, he talks in mass. He buzzes like a fridge, he's like a detuned radio. Karma, police, arrest this man. Boom. Okay, now we just gotta cut this part out. I kind of want to add playing cards. Maybe we'll think about playing cards in a little bit. We'll come back to the idea. We'll come back. You get. This is what you get. Mess with us. Boom! Sorry, this is going very well right now. I'm very happy. A low-key break shot. I got accepted to an improv group. Hey! I'm doing architect help and I want to get a musical next. Hey! We're just theater class today. Hey! I'm very proud of you guys getting into theater. That's my thing. That's my niche. That's not my niche. I hate saying the word niche. I'm sorry. I keep saying it. I'm sorry I'm annoying. But yes, I like talking about theater. Theater's fun. Guys, seriously though, should I start posting videos about theater techniques and stuff? Because I want to. I love teaching theater. And I want to get into, like, posting acting tips. And, like, self-tapes and stuff. Because I have so many cool self-tapes that I want to post. But I feel like they wouldn't get any views. Because I have my, like... To be... or not to be, that is the question whether it is nobler to... Yeah. You should if you want to do. Yeah, but I need to focus now on, like, kind of what's going to get me out there. Because, like, right now, I need to focus on that. And then once I'm out there, I can do whatever I want. But, like, I need to focus on some other stuff now. But, like, I think I would love to post videos about, like, Strasbourg. Strasbourg is, like, my favorite theater technique. And it's really fun. And I want to teach it so bad one day. I lost myself. Like, Strasbourg, I want to teach Strasbourg. I want to do a workshop. Maybe I'll do, like, certain live streams. Maybe I'll, like, schedule live streams where I talk about theater techniques and stuff. Maybe like, hey, guys, theater workshops. Or maybe I can do workshops. Could that be fun? That'll be fun. If I do, like, workshops and stuff. Like, I just have, like, lives where people can join the lives and, like bring up... Like, just have, like, an online theater class. Would that be fun? Like, if I'm like, hey, guys, if you guys have a monologue or, like, a scene that you want to workshop, join the live. You can join the live, and I can, like, workshop it. I think that'd be so fun. I mean, that'd be, like, if you guys are okay with joining a live, of course. But I'd give you, like, notes and tips and stuff. Because that's what I want to be. Like, I would love to be a theater teacher. But, like, to post, like, full-length videos or, like, go live about, like, theater tips and stuff, that would be so fun. Because I think one of my least favorite things about theater in general is how pay-to-win it is. Like, you have people who, like, pay for acting classes and singing lessons. And I hate that. I really hate that. I really hate people, like, and I don't hate the people who do it, but I hate that that's how theater works, low-key. Like, I just genuinely hate that that's how theater has to be sometimes. Because if you don't pay to win, if you don't pay for those lessons, you're at a disadvantage. And I think it's so stupid that that costs money, because theater is an art. We do theater because we like to act. So the fact that you're limited in what you do based on money is so stupid, because theater, the whole point of it is that you don't need money because it's what you like to do. So I think that, I don't know, I think it's so stupid that it's all how pay to win it is. You have to take workshops to be at a level, but to take workshops you need to get money. It's so stupid. But my school teaches really cool theater stuff, and I'm like, I would love to come out and teach that. If you're ever making a Discord, once you get bigger, you could do... Oh, that would be... Yeah, a Discord would for sure work. I mean, I don't have Discord now, and I probably am not going to get one now, but, like, I'm talking about, like, live stream. Just, like, hey, if you have a monologue or an audition that you want to workshop, or just like a scene from a show that you're struggling with, join the live. I'll help you. That's probably weird though. I mean, like, it's weird, but like low key. That's something where it's like, if you're a theater person, you're doing theater, doing a monologue in front of a live would be like the easiest thing. It would have to be easy, just because it's like, dog, you're about to perform in front of people. Like, if you can't perform in a live stream, like, you've been watching my lives for a while. Well, I'm very glad. I am, truly. That sounded sarcastic. I truly am. You will find that it's just a state of mind. Oh, this is almost done too. This one's still wet. How? A state of mind. Killing time. Okay, I don't know if that one worked, because that one was still wet and it tore a lot of paper. It's fine. Okay, that's not bad. This could be a lot worse, actually. So, all things considered, that's where I'm at. Now to decorate. You know that I love you. I really want to get better at acting, singing, and I can help you with that. I first started watching you because of your singing, your room, because of that you were gay. You're talking about your girlfriend? Well, sorry to disappoint. Wait, you started watching because you thought I was gay? Hey, I mean, you know your priorities, and I love that. It's too late to tell you. I wish you knew. Okay. Yeah, do not judge me. I wasn't judging. I'm just asking why. And you were like, wow, that guy's gay. Gotta support. I just like LGBTQ people. They're fun to be around. I agree. And I would say I'm not LGBT. I'm just haven't decided on a letter yet. Haven't figured out which letters for me, right? I've tried out a few letters, and none of them is stuck. But I know that there's some. There's something brewing, and I can feel it, right? Couldn't tell you which one, though. And that's okay, because you know what? There's always time to figure yourself out. You have an entire lifetime, so. But you know what? That's what youth is for. It's for experimenting, figuring who you are, figuring out who you are, right? I know that there's something there. Just what is it? Couldn't tell you yet. Don't know. Still learning about myself. I want to stay. If anything, I would say I'm probably Ace. Wait. Pan. I'd say I'm Pan. Like, for sure. And then I would say, like, probably Ace as well. Which is weird, because okay, my thing is, it's like, I don't care about physical attraction, I care just about, like, personality, right? But that also just doesn't limit me to, like, gender. Like, I don't care about the way people look, I don't care about physical attraction, I am just purely based on, like, personality. I will date someone based off of their personality alone. So I'd say I'm, like, Ace, but also kind of Pan in that way. I think I'm on the asexual spectrum in the sense that I can't do relationships, but I feel romantic and sexual attraction. I just struggle making shit official. I mean, I struggle with making things official too. I still struggle in relationships. I'm in a relationship and it's hard a lot. It's really hard. But, I just don't have that, like, I guess, sexual attraction, I guess, is how you'd say it. Like all genders, but I have preference to males. Personality is super important. I always look for. Yeah, I agree, and that's where I'm like, gender to me doesn't really matter, just because it's like if they're a good person, they're a good person. Whether male, female, don't care as long as they're cool, I guess. I love the song. Woman's blonde. Never pay the price. That sounds pretty nice. I didn't. Ooh, it's kind of cool. Jesus. I want to see how the bourgeoisie says I want to see what the bourgeoisie says. I want to see how the bourgeoisie says la-di-da. Want to be. Okay, this is where we're at. Right? Basic. So I need to add some drawings on here. War, they draft the poor. A time in the morning on the dance floor. Mom and dad. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Need a Maserati. Needs to dry. There's still glue everywhere. But this is where it's at. It's paper. It's paper. It's paper. It's a book. So it's kind of cute. Kind of cute. And I want to add some like drawings and like cute little sketches on it. It's gonna be Last of Us themed probably. Oh, coffee! It's coffee time. Where'd my coffee go? I need my coffee. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to make it look good. So I need this to dry, low key. Actually, I don't. Time to texture it and age it. I'm just gonna coffee it now. I'm just gonna do that now. I started watching because you remind me of my ex a lot. In a good way or a bad way, and Wyatt, he sucks now. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if I should be offended or not, but thanks, I guess. Thanks. I need to figure out what to wear. Homecoming theme is Clue. Oh, that Clue was such a good theme. Oh my god, what a banger theme. Our school did Clue. Not my freshman year, my sophomore. Yeah, my sophomore year. Yeah. You know, there was like low-key a really good show. Clue was so fun. I like Clue. For me, Clue is so fun. I just love that. It's such a good freaking show. That's a good theme. That's a really good theme. I think Clue, you know, it's like not primary, but like think very distinctive color combos, right? Like, and with Clue, there's a lot you can go for. You can go like Regal for Miss Peak. My girlfriend was in Clue actually. It's how I met her. Oh, it's Clue, Life, Candyland, and something else. But Clue is the fun one. We all know. Clue is the fun one. I love that play. And the board game is my favorite too. But like think like colorful, but also like elegant. My girlfriend was Miss Peacock in our version of Clue, and knew right there. That's the one for me. But no, it's really good. I wanted it to be a chess piece. Chess could be fun, but it could also be boring. You know what I mean? Like, no offense, but like, it's mainly just black and white, right? But Clue, you can do a lot with Clue. Just saying. Baby, I don't feel so good. Is it about them? Okay, I gotta age it, make sure it looks old, so I can make it look like The Last of Us. Ooh, I don't want this depressing music. Hey Siri, skip. Okay, we'll let that dry. We'll chat while that dries. Oh, that looks good. I'm sorry, that looks so good. I'm so proud of myself. And I can drink it. There was glue in my paintbrush. I probably shouldn't drink it. Last of Us so peak. That's the theme for my crown. I want to dress up as a boy so bad during the fluid, but my mom thinks I'm groomed into being on TV, so I have to sneak a wig. Crazy, crazy. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but were you someone? I was not in Clue. No, I didn't make it. I was in Dracula, not Clue. But I wanted to be Green. Green is awesome. I think, like, you could do something really cool with, I mean, Peacock would be fun, but if you're wanting to go for something more gender neutral, I mean, we had a gender bent Green. Green can be fun. Hi, Stupid Cat. Green was gender bent in our version. Scarlet is kind of that, like, the red, velvety, kind of, like, sensual, but Peacock is the, like, eccentric one. Green can be gender bent. Plum, boring. Colonel Mustard's an army man. Candyland is just, nah, that's not my vibe. I'm trying to remember what else he said. Chess, boring. Black and white, not much to do there. Not much to do with that. Not much to do with that. I'm with twin Evan. Okay. I don't know who Evan is, but hi. Hey, Evan. Glad you're tuned in, I think. Unless you're, like, sneak watching me with Evan. I don't think that's the case, but if it is, it's kind of weird, but okay. This looks so good. I'm sorry. I'm just very pressed. There's, like, chunks in it. I don't know what, though. Well, I got glue right in my eye. Huh, my bad. Whoops. Hi, I'm Evan. Hey, Evan. I feel like that's kind of fire. I feel like this is kind of fire. I feel like this is kind of fire. Miss Peacock or Miss Scarlet? It just depends on the vibe. Like I said, Peacock is the very, like, eccentric, kind of loud, and whereas Scarlet is sultry and, you know, very... I'm pretty sure she was, like, a... Not a... I don't want to say, like... She was a sex worker, I think. Is her thing. I think she was, like... Not biblically, but, like... Written in the story, she was, like, a sex worker. Which, like, no hate to sex workers. But I think that's literally who she was. Like, she's very sultry in the show. Guys, aging things, like, props-wise... Wow. I've never been happier. You're watching Hamilton? Same? Well, I'm shocked. Guys, you gotta get on some niche stuff. I'm sorry, you guys gotta get on some better musicals. I'm sorry, I hate to hate. No, that's not true. I love hating, but like, get on some niche musicals. Get on some underground musicals. Hamilton's fun, but like, come on. There's better things out there. You know what I mean? I overkilled. It was overkill with the coffee. There you go. Fixed it. Epic the musical is better. I mean, it's alright. It's not my favorite. I'm not into that kind of, I guess, like, genre of, I don't say musical, but like, for me. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for a sec. I'm gonna make you scream, it's a matter of fact, I'll be your fantasy. Niche musical, which one? Epic the musical? Or what are you talking? What musical are you guys talking about? Get on Swept Away. That's my favorite. Alice by Heart. Get on that. Both on YouTube for free. Right through your eyes. Aristo's musical. I see. See, that's good. That's niche. That's good. Hello, Alex. Under skin and bone. On for size. Make it. Can you type? I'm a bit deaf. Yeah, I got you. Hold on. You got any records? Which ones? I want to know. Okay. Here are my musical recommendations. Ready? I'm gonna type them in chat. It's about Achilles. Well, that's where it's like that's not my genre. That's not mine. I don't like Alice by Heart. Swept Away. Spelling Bee. American. Okay, I just listened. Those are some of my favorite musicals. Most of them are niche. Okay, now it's kind of sticky, so I gotta wait for that to dry. Okay, now what can I add that I have on me? Like, I would add moss, but I don't have moss, so I need to go to Michael's for that. I don't want to go to Michael's. Yeah, that's more coffee on this. I'm gonna Swept Away. Watch it. It's on YouTube. It's so good. The writing. It's about cannibals. You and I are going to an MCR. Oh, that's sick. Lucky freaking duck. Killer. Oh my god, is that the cover? Hey Siri, skip. Okay, what do I have in my room that I can use, that I just own? It's like, I have vines up here, which I could take from, but I'd have to like kind of rearrange some stuff in my room for that. Brunette girls and I head back laughing, I almost hurled when I saw your name, smile at her back. You were never outside with me, spent my summer nights in your unwashed sheets, and I know it's dumb that I ever think that I'd meet your mom and dad. Skipping your stones at my window in the dark, and your ghost was my fault. In my bones I know pain is what I earned. Remind me of how little I deserve. Nope, that's not the lyric. I'll be right back. I'll be RB. I'm gonna go look for some stuff.
Break apart my own heart again. Validate the worst thoughts inside my head, but I'm not worth shit and I'm better dead. Was a victim in the end. Skipping your stones at my window in the dark. Kissing your ghost was my own damn fucking fault. Deep in my bones, I know pain is what I deserve.
Sorry about that. I just found these. I used that for my Yellow Jackets costume last year, but I don't know necessarily how to use that. I used to have this like really cool piece of fabric, but I think I lost it. I think it's gone. So, maybe not. Remind me of my father's slurring words. You remind me of how little I deserve. Okay, we're back. We're back. I send pictures of my record community. Please look lad. I will. Only because you called me lad. You know how much I like that. Ooh, that's a really cool vinyl. Holy crap. I love picture discs. I know they have a bad rap, but like I love them. Picture discs are awesome. I have a few picture discs. I don't have as many as I wished I would, but I don't play them as much though. I have 2 Lady Gaga picture discs and I have a Conan Gray picture disc. Those are my picture discs. Actually, I think I have like 4 Lady Gaga picture discs. How long did you fully finish decorating your room? There were $50 for both. Yeah, no, picture discs are insanely expensive, I will say. Low-key, it's taken like a couple years to fully do it, just because it's like everything in my room is like accumulation of like things I've had over the years. Like, it's not just posters on my wall, it's also like playbills and like pieces of paper from events I've been to, and like certificates and like little like memorabilia things. So it's like my room is literally just like throwing spaghetti at a wall and everything sticks. Pretty much is what that is. Do you use a media? I believe it. I'm really into goth angels. Ooh, never heard of that. Why is my friend texting me? Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm not telling you about my texts. Bro, my friends are funny. My friends are funny. I like my friends. I just really love my friends. Okay, we're back. I'm locked in, sorry. My director was texting me and I was like kind of nervous about that. Do I have any other socials, medias, or just YouTube? Pinterest. I post my photography on there, and then I also Instagram is right. Like Instagram is like I'm more like personal on Instagram. Like I post like everything on Instagram, low key. Well, I post photography. I post like friends, my girlfriend and stuff. Just basically living my life. On Instagram, and then my Pinterest is where I do like photography and stuff. Which I have a new Pinterest. So if you're messaging me on Pinterest and I'm not responding, I have a new Pinterest. But it's on my bio. It's on my bio. So if you want to follow. Elad, I broke my bed frame trying to rearrange my room and I have to sleep on the floor. See me you're here. It's all links in the bio, friend. I actually don't know. Pirate? What? Low-key, here's the thing. When I was rearranging my room for the first time and I was getting a new bed frame, I low-key slept. I put the mattress on a floor and I just slept on the floor. And that was kind of fire. I kind of liked it. I kind of miss it, if I'm honest. Like, I liked having, like, it on the floor that I can just fall on. Now it's like I kind of got to step up onto my bed. I low-key preferred having it really low to the ground. So when I, like, get my own place, my bed is going to be low. It's going to be in the corner and low to the ground. Because I really like that, if I'm honest. Okay, almost dry. It's almost dry. Oh, that's so last. I'm sorry. I'm like really. I'm just looking at my work and I'm like, wow. Sometimes I just do things and I'm like really proud of it, which doesn't happen much artistically for me. A lot of the times artistically, I do something and I'm like, all right, it's good enough. But this, I'm like, this is good. No, I don't want depressing music. Hey Siri, skip. I wore these for my cosplay that I did last year. I actually okay, fun fact, I did like a whole transition video and I posted it, and then I got scared and I deleted it. So it's not up anymore, but I did a whole like cosplay transition video. It was really corny, I will say, but I wore these for it. But I made a whole cosplay and it was really cool, and I spent a lot of time on it, and then I posted it, and then I got like, not embarrassment, but I posted it, and then a couple minutes later I was rewatching it, I was like, I'm such a chud. I'm such a freaking should, and then I deleted it. It will let me see Twink Pirate. Well, maybe. I would wear these again, though. I still would. Low-key, I would. With the right outfit, I would wear these. I'm not there. Like, I want to add... I'm gonna see, hold on, if I can... Let me see if I can, like, rust... do I have playing cards? Like, just a stand... Let me look. Hold on. Let me see if I have, like, a standard deck of playing cards. If I do, then I'm gonna see if I can make them look rustic, and if I can, I'm gonna stick a playing card on here. Just for, like, a little Yellow Jackets ref. For those who know. No, those who know ball will get it. No, I think I threw them away, actually. I got some idiot, dude. Holy crap. I think we have like 10 packs. Like, here, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see if we have playing cards downstairs, because I feel like we do. I'm gonna go take this downstairs to let it dry. But if you guys want to see the progress, I'm really proud of this. I'm sorry. It's low-key kind of wet still, but like, you just have to trust the vision. That's the vibe. It's wet, but once it dries, it'll just be like, wow. So cool. Whoa. Chat is dry today. Chat's been dry. That's why I'm like at a point now where I'm like, this is awkward. Chat like has been dry ever since Merrily, if I'm gonna be honest. Should I give you a tour of my room when I'm done rearranging it? I would love nothing more. That's all I want in life. Just aggressively sniffed your hair? What'd that mean? What'd that mean? Surprised there's no "Are you gay?" boy or girl, and I miss it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't realize good things until they're gone. Because I'm like, recently, it's been dry as hell. You smell so good. Okay. I miss it. I do. I'm tempted to see if I can put, like, hold on. I don't know how to do it. Hold on. I can put, like, this is like hairspray. I don't. Okay. Hear me out. I don't know if this is going to connect with any of you people for me, but the smell of Arctic Fox. Hear me out on that. I may be preaching to like a wall, but Arctic Fox. And I'm gonna leave that there. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's fine. But Arctic Fox, my girlfriend, she has this like hair perfume that smells like Arctic Fox, and it's just like, I love the smell of hair dye. Yeah, no, and Arctic Fox is the grape, and it's lovely. It's lovely. Sorry, I don't mean to appropriate your culture, Alex. Sorry, I just love it. I'm not making fun of you, Alex, but... No, I don't mean to say but. I'm just gonna put a playing card in coffee and see how it works. It stays in your hair too. Me, not so much, but I'm gonna try a few different things. I'm gonna try brushing it. Oh, that's not gonna work. We'll see, hold on. I don't think that's gonna work. And then we're just gonna dip it. We're just gonna dip. Do you like our profile pictures? Oh, is this the guy? Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys were... wait, were you the one that went... Sorry, things are blending. Were you the one who went to the, anime con or whatever as Bakudeku? Was that you or was that someone else? It could be someone else. I could be mistaken. But someone told me that they went to an anime con as Bakudeku. That's me. Well, love it. Look, I remember things. Do I remember faces? No. But I remember things that people tell me. God, let's just start painting with coffee. This is so... It smells so good. Guys, I'm going to paint something crazy. What should I paint? I'm going to paint the Firefly logo. How does it? Oh, maybe. Hey, Siri, skip. There's something else down here, but I forget what it is. Our friends made us a ship name too. Aww. I had that with, which friend? It was me and Theo. People used to think we were dating. Which was not true. I feel like that's not weathered enough. You'll be my maid of honor. Hey Siri, skip. The name is Mylon, if you were curious. Mylon Evan? Wow. Milo, what a cool name. I like the name Milo. I think there was a movie one day that I watched and the character was Milo, and I was like, wow, what a name. I mean, no offense to Evan, but I mean... You gotta understand, right? Not much to do with Evan, right? No offense. I'm sure you're a great guy. Someone at the con asked if we were together. Well, I mean... I get it. He's awesome. Oh, no, he's great. Love him. He's been here. How long do you have been here? He's been here so very long. No, he's great. He's one of the good ones. One of the good ones, I say. What happens? Marauder's character. A Marauder's character? Right. Because he picked me up in a line for smoothies. I mean, at this point, you guys are just asking for it, right? Since Alice in Wonderland mirrors. Well, that was my first live I ever did, so that was a long time. Does that look like a weathered playing card? No, it just looks dirty. Do I like South Park? No. You know what I hate even more, though? Family Guy. God, I hate Family Guy. Does that look like an old playing card? Kind of, actually. But, hey Siri, skip. Why am I listening to this chud-ass song, bro? Okay, what do I have that's, like, remotely Last of Us? Oh, hello, little prince. Yeah, me too. Like, Family Guy, the thing with South Park is it can be funny. Like, it is. There are moments in it that I'm like, oh, that's good. But most of the time, it's just annoying. Family Guy is one of the ones that I don't think I've ever found Family Guy funny. You're especially like an OG. You are an OG. Like, Family Guy, South Park, Simpsons, hate them. Simpsons, I think, the least of them. Family Guy, the most. South Park is just really annoying. Simpsons, it's past its peak. It's past its prime. I think the difference is that Simpsons is aimed at a different audience, whereas, like, Family Guy and South Park are aimed for adults. Simpsons is more for children, but it's also kind of like, it's just not as funny. But I'm also older now. But, like, I'm the target audience for Simpsons, or for, I'm target audience for South Park and Family Guy, and I think they're not funny at all. I think the South Park, is topical, which I like, but God, Family Guy is so not funny. This one person came to live and was like, "You don't understand comedy." And I'm like, "No, I promise you I do." Family Guy is just too formulaic. They do the same joke every single episode. I've watched about every single episode of The Simpsons against my will. My cousins would make me watch it. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, but I don't know. I think The Simpsons is, for me, not as bad then. I think it's too long, 100%. I think it's way past its prime, but... Turn around. That's kind of a cool duo, right? Like, boom. Old playing cards. Okay, there you go. Joker and a 4. Okay, alright. What else can I do? What else can I do that's, like, Last of Us-y a little bit, right? Mushrooms, of course, but I'm not... Do I still have fake mushrooms? I used to have a bag full of them, but I think I threw them out. Like a fool. I have vines and stuff. They're not good vines. I would get my moss, but I don't know where... I think I'm out of it. I can make vines. Say hi. Sing out loud the words you kept inside. Did you finish the ground? No, I'm still trying to figure out what things to add to it. I'm probably gonna add these. I'm gonna add more. Actually, I'm gonna hot glue these together real quick. I don't want to. Never mind. And then Loki, if we finish that, the crown. I don't think we'll finish the crown tonight, but if we do, which I doubt, but if we do, which I doubt, but if we do, I'll work on Cher's birthday present. And her going away present, because she's moving away. Okay. What do I have that could be Last of Us? What can we do? I can make vines. Do I want to? No. But I can. I don't want to, but I can. Actually, methinks, hold on. What I could do, I don't have that, but, if I had yarn, I would hot glue yarn on it like a vine pattern, and then I put tissues over it and paper mache over that and would paint that to like a brown. Do I have yarn? Probably not. I have... Okay, this could be kind of cool. Hold on. I'll show you mine. You love to hate me. I just have mini playing cards. That could be cute. Yeah, I don't have big enough yarn to do it. Oh, wait. I can also just do it with hot glue. I can make it with hot glue. Now you have his phone. Love it. Are those playing cards? Correct. But I have these. That could be interesting to work with. I'm gonna go get the crown. I think it's dry now. So I'm gonna go get it. We're gonna see what to do. Do hate me. I'm the perfect celebrity. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna dab it off. Actually, I'm gonna keep the light on for now. I'm just gonna dab it dry. Okay, this part's coming up. Do you remember the fan art I made? You're gonna have to jog my memory. There's been a couple. I think so. Yes. I want to say yes. Can you let that dry? Oh. Because that needs to dry on. So that needs to just fully dry. This part is a bit rough. Did my director text me back? Hey Siri Skit. Oh. I don't think the playing cards work. I think they're too white. It was a pigeon with your iconic beanie. Yes, I do. Yes, yes. It's on my Instagram actually. It's not my profile picture, but it's been posted on my Instagram. Like that one, it was one of my favorites I've ever gotten. And so I have this thing on my Instagram where all of my highlights are like different pictures of pigeons. So the highlight for me is that photo. So that's like been like fermented on my Instagram forever. Life is I don't want to use these. I'm a loser, babe. I don't want to use these. No. Tear my heart out. I'm a loser. I'm trying to get innovative here. How do I make mushrooms? Evan says I'm fine. Thank you, Evan. What do I... okay, hold on. I'm trying to think here. Nuh-uh, so you don't think I'm fine? Okay, Evan, I see how it is. Babe. What can I... Guys, I'm at a loss. Hold on. But the thing, I can do a cool... Boom. I can try to do a photo transfer. Thank you, Gio. I can try to do a photo transfer, which would maybe work. I don't know if transferring paper on paper would work, but I can transfer this, which could look really good. Nothing I have really screams. I'm thinking. Guys, I'm stumped. You guys are more creative than me. What can I do? Help. Maybe I can... I have this, like, brown, reddish bandana. And that's not a bandana, but I can use it, I guess, to be on the bottom. Cut it up and then... Not hot glue, but fabric glue. She was eating in my ear. You should add quotes and roses. Okay, so it's Last of Us themed. The roses aren't necessarily Last of Us, and I also just don't have roses. Smoking cigarettes on my room. Eating, not eating your ear. Eating in your ear. I see. I misread. That's my bad. Showing a Heath bar? Bro, of all the bars, a Heath bar? Really? That's like one of the most chud bars. That's why I love you. For... Don't diss my baby like that. It's a Heath bar. I hate to break it to you. That's like the most chud bar there is. A Cliff bar is better. Nature Valley bars are better. I can keep going. In case you missed my point. Have you seen Rocky Horror Picture Show? Hey, so that's why I bought this. I'm actually planning on directing that next year. I'm very excited about it. I have a rented out space for it. And I also have a couple vinyls. I love Rocky Horror. One of my dream roles is Frankenfurter. What can I say? I played one drag queen and that was my whole personality. I'm looking right now through like my junk drawers if I have anything I can just glue on here that looks remotely Last of Us. The answer is no. I don't have anything remotely Last of Us. Kind of sucks. My thoughts is that we can add vines coming around the side. And then have 2020 senior 2027. Hear me out, riffraff. Yes, I will say. Because when I saw it, Shadowcast, the guy who played riffraff. You ever have a show crush on someone? Like you watch a show, and like on one of the actors is just so fine, and you just like that entire show. You're like, wow, that's my dream one day to do a show and be someone's show crush. I just love that. But. And then also, oh my god, I want to see it on Broadway so bad. Like, that cast is so phenomenal. I need to see that original cast on Broadway. I'm not going to, which sucks, but I want to. That's one of my dream shows. What if you paint some gems? So, I can't paint. And I'm not adding gems. I feel like this isn't gems. This would be, like, vines and stuff. This isn't, like... This isn't... Oh, hey Siri, skip. We're not doing depressing music right now. Hey Siri, skip. Hey Siri, skip. Thank you. There you go. There you go. I can add like a... No, it's Judd. There's an actor and he's so fine. Shredded man, by the way. I don't care. Don't straight shame. Right. You don't know if I'm straight. And you know how I know that? Because I don't even know. And that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. Imagine not being gay. Hey. Hey. Just because I have a girlfriend and I'm happy. Gays are fire. Gays are fire. I just said my dream role is Frankenfurter. You can't shame. You cannot straight shame me. I've played 2 drag queens now. I've ducked walked on a stage. Okay. What if I, like... Imagine being cis, couldn't be me, sarcastic, I'm honestly man, right? Guess I can't talk, I'm a single Pringle, right. Yeah, you know what? I'm still working on myself. I don't know if I'm fully straight. And I guess, you know what? There's time. You got a whole lifetime to figure it out. I'm in no rush, right? I'm sure that whatever I am, it'll come to fruition one day. I kind of want to try doing this. It's probably not going to work, but I want to try. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wet this and bring it back, and then we're gonna try to do a photo transfer. Okay. Can't get it too wet, but I want. I think that could be cool. Okay, let's see. I want this to work so bad. I want you guys to know that. If this doesn't work, I will cry. Actually, I probably won't, but I'll be pretty mad. Because this... Actually, I won't. Because you know what? This is just a shot in the dark. I have no clue if this is going to work or not. I want it to, of course, but... I've never tried this. I'm writing a tattoo. I'm trying to. I'm trying to do like a photo transfer technique, which is what I learned in photography. So I know how to do it. I want some more water. Wait, I can just do this. Hold on. Don't rush me, Katie. I'm just not ready. Please work, please work. It's working! Oh my god, I need more water. Guys, this world is too kind to me. Okay, you ready? We're gonna remove it. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. Actually, I'm gonna wait for it to dry. No. See if this works. Hold on. We're gonna lift it up a little bit. Okay. Guys. Guys. I don't know where the L went. Was that it? That's kind of fire. And then I have another one too. Hold on. That kind of worked way better than I thought it would. It's missing an L, but I can always add that later with Sharpies. I can actually do that now. Hold on. Actually, it's wet. I'm not going to do that now. Hold on. I think I have another temporary tattoo of The Last of Us somewhere. I do. And I have some, like, small playing cards. That could be cute. Okay, that's cool. That's real good. Oh, this is the L. Huh, so I'm stuck on my thumb there. What is this song? I think it's Beach Bunny. No, it's not Beach. Hey Siri, what song is that? I guess we'll never know. Hey Siri, go back one song. Hey Siri, go back one song. Oh, it's the Beths. What song is this from the Beths? Hey Siri, what song is this? Hey Siri, what song is this? Future Me Hates Me? Great No One. I love the Beths. Oh my god. I love the Beths. I have a couple of their vinyls. I just love them. You're funny? Thanks, I try. Sometimes I fear too hard, but you know what? People laugh. That's a really big tattoo. I feel like that's not going to look very good. I feel like if that's here... But I think you should listen to the Beths. Beths are really good. That's my PSA. Listen to the Beths. That's like one of my favorite bands. Overlords of Violence. This is a little intense there. I wouldn't recommend that. I'm joking. I'll listen to it in a sec. Let's see what this looks like in a circular formation. So it's like... Of course, it'll look different. Well, I don't want to take my beanie off because my hair is probably chopped. Guys, don't judge me too much. I'm just gonna... But it'll look better because my hair will be down. I need, like, something. It's missing... Hello? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear and see me? My friend said that at school. It's actually kind of scary that he said that. It's missing something. And it isn't like greenery and stuff. Like I need... Oh, hello. It's missing greenery for sure. Do I have... No, I have to have some. I know I have some actually. That's ridiculous that I don't. I literally know for a fact that I have some. I have like a... Literally, I know I do. Hold on. This is annoying now. I literally remember I boxed them in like... Oh, I think I found some. Hold on. Aha. I found some. Ha. Okay. I don't know where I want it to come from. That's the problem. I don't know if I want it to come from the bottom. Like that could look kind of cool, but I also like these are just really awkward shapes. Our ex-friend made a hate account. Oh, that's crazy. I'm not playing Epic the Musical. You must be traumatized. I've heard Epic the Musical. I just don't like it. Hey Siri, skip. Sure. I could do like that. Hey Siri, skip. Personally, I'm offended by that statement. Well, stay mad. Like, it needs more texture. I think that's what I'm gonna do the vines. I'm gonna do the. Let me see if the playing cards look good. No. And they look good, but they don't fit. Have you seen Alien Stage? No, I don't really watch anime. Wait, no. Well, I'm listening to Kiss right now. God forbid I want to catch a vibe. Okay, let me see. Let me get a pencil and sketch out maybe some potential vines and stuff I could do. Okay, let's see. That could be cool. And have it come around. Like that. Yeah. You should Google Ivan until AIDS cure. I should Google what? Sorry. I'm not Googling? Ivan until. They're gay. Not that that's a bad thing, but something just got spoiled. Oh no, yeah, they're gay. Okay. They're kissing and then one of them's dead. I don't know which one that one's dead. But one of them is dead. That sucks. It's me and Gio. So you guys are a gay couple? We're not dating though? It's okay to be closeted, like, guys. Oh, I just closed out my stream. Trying to figure out what it's missing. What is it missing? It's missing.
Okay. My altitude's killing me.
I already listened to the song. Hey Siri, skip.
Alright, so this next song we
Hey Siri, skip.
shot a video for this maybe about a month ago.
Maybe I can look under my desk. Maybe I have some more, because I want moss. I had the moss back in the day. I've already listened to this song too. Hey Siri, skip. Middle of the street. My famous friend. Oh, depends what you qualify as friends. Other few of my famous friends. All depends what you qualify as friends. Some moss. I have 2 trees, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. 2 trees. We cosplay gay ships and canon ones. We aren't dating, right? Would you qualify as friends? By famous friends. It all depends. Would you qualify as friends? What? Hold on. I'm about to take the deer down. The deer's coming down for a second, and I'm sorry about it. You'll be back up soon. Deer Queen is coming down though for a second. And I'm sorry about it. I think this would be fire to put on there. Oh, I really bolted that up there. Holy crap. Hey Siri, skip. Okay. That's so high. I'm so tall. Okay, we're doing. Yeah. Got it, got it. One more. Wait, I can just type. Okay. And we're back. Might I just split my lip? Oh no. Hey Siri, skip. Hey Siri, skip. Okay, so now I have this, which this would work. To have that kind of just covering part of it could be cool. And this is what I'm looking for. This just covering the bottom could work. It needs to be trimmed to hell, but this could work. I'd want it denser, but I guess less dense, but it's fine. So if I have it here, unless I have it like wrapping around it. So I do like, which that could be a look. That would fit weird, but I can, hold on, let me try that. I think that adds the color it needs for sure. It's just a little bit busy, but it's kind of the whole aesthetic of Last of Us, if I'm honest. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's a bit much, I'll say. Rebound, forward, back and rebound. I'm trying to think, because I think that could be fire. This is tricky. This one's tricky, for sure. This, I feel like I can use somewhere. I just don't know where. Hey Siri, skip. I've already listened to the song. Good, now we're making some progress. Come on, just tap your toes to the beat. I believe if we go for a proper introduction, well, don't you see? I'm the narrator and this is just a pro. Vowels? I ain't doing all that. I'm sorry, man, and I do apologize. And I looked, and that must have taken a lot of work. Oh, fine, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Ugh. Let me see. Making a riddle. Dad, we, and we. You cuddle and hold hands, even though you're not dating. We cuddle and hold hands, and hold on, I don't even need the vowels. I think I can do this without the need of the vowels. We cuddle and hold hands, and is it pick each other? Hold on. We cuddle and hold hands, and I'm guessing that's pick each other up and carry. That has to be carry. No, yeah, carry something around. Carry each other around. Each other, yeah. Got it. Didn't even need vowels. Carry each other around, not dating though. Got it. Hey Siri, turn the volume down. Hey Siri, turn the volume down again. So I'm so stumped on my freaking crown idea. I don't know what to do. I'm very stumped. Just staring at it right now. Let me try the vines idea. Hold on, let me try that again. But like, no, it needs greenery somewhere. But like, it's too much. Like, I feel like I'd want the moss, right? Do I go to Michael's and get moss tomorrow? Maybe I just go to Michael's tomorrow and get moss. And then postpone. Oh, the deer he's fine. It's right there. It's not a real deer. It's a stuffed animal. It's a fake deer head. It's not a real deer head. He'll go back up soon. Probably tomorrow because I don't have the energy to put him back up tonight. But I'm cool with this. Did your first theater class today? Hey, what'd you learn? Let me see if I can fix the L. I know I have a Sharpie in here, so let's see if I can do it. I feel like I'm confident enough that I can do it. Do I have a Sharpie? Yes, I do. And it works. Alright, I'm gonna walk in. Hold on. Like it was never even gone. Is it low-key a different color? Yeah, but that's fine. Like it never even left. Okay, it's low-key like a different size too. Do I thicken it or do I just leave it? Because it's like I don't want to ruin it. I asked, and I just did it anyways without an answer, so. Okay, that's better. I'm not touching it anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna see if I can find anything to print and maybe add on, but I'm gonna go to bed now. I have to be up early tomorrow. So, I'm gonna go to my bathroom and dump this, and then we're gonna dump the coffee. We're gonna clean up a little bit, and then we're still probably gonna go now, but. Me and Evan share the same brain cell? Yeah, I can tell. Oh, so bright. We basically did like, you know, kids in our group, we have to wait, right? Teacher pays. Okay. Fun, I think. Okay, I'm probably gonna go. Goodbye, friends. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Okay, goodbye.